What do you feel? Nothing.
Hello! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the stream! Hello! Let me turn the music back on. Wait! How's everybody doing? Hello! Welcome! Hi, hi, hi! Hello, hello, hello! Hi, Monkey! Hello! Angel, hello, hello! Erwin! Yo, 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 Erwin! I love you. Yo! Twaggy! Stop gifting subs! You're out of control! Already got a level 10 high train yesterday. Get out of here. You're not allowed. No subs today. No subs today. You're banned. You're banned from subs. You're banned from subs. No hype trains, no subbies. You're banned. Shabam, you're banned. You're banned. Speaking of subs, hold on. Can I gift more than 1 month of sub to someone? Here, Erwin, take my love. I get half of it back anyway. There you go, Erwin. You get 6 months of sub because you're my my official artist. Oh, do we have him? Okay, and he is set as the artist. I was double checking. I was like, he has the art pin, right? Nice, nice. Anyway, hello. You missed it! I forgot to post that. We should post that in the Discord that we did. I wanted to. I definitely need to do that. I need to post that we got the level 10 and the emote. Yeah, it was early in the stream yesterday, and I forgot that even happened. It's so exciting. I really like the bleeding heart emote. It's really cute. Hi, Dream Nikki. Hope you're feeling better. Bring some webs. Hello. Notice you're having problems climbing. You should use your Shinyan to triple jump. But I'm so bad at aiming her jumps, man. Oh, I'm so bad at it. Anyway, Shima, hello. How's everybody doing? Welcome. Hello, hello. Hoi. How's everybody doing? Angel, Twerky, Galaxy, hello, I love you. Smooches, smooches. How's everybody doing? Every time, but the intro goes so hard. Yo, you're gonna keep watching the intro until we make another one. Yeah. Oh, I accidentally cheapied myself. Whoops, what? There we go. Take my love. You've gifted too many subs, Twerky. You're almost at 300, and that means that you're cut off. You're cut off. You're cut off. You're out of control. And I'll punch your buns. I'll punch them every time. How's everybody doing? Thank you for the gifted sub, though, by the way. We need another one. I missed it yesterday. No. And now we must be put in the basement forever. Yes, the bonk to the basement with you all. No more subs. No more, except for unless you know, Erwin. Give subs to Erwin. Endlessly. Yo, I'm assuming Erwin's still here. Erwin, if you're here, you're so adorable. I just want you to know that you're so adorable, and I really appreciate you. And I'm just so happy that, like, I hope you're having fun with live 2D, and I didn't, like, know if you did emotes or whatever, and, like, even, like, you're like, oh, it's not done, this is just my work in progress sketch. It's so cute! You're so amazing! You literally can do everything, and you blow my mind. You're very talented, and I adore you, and I appreciate you. Anyway. How is everybody doing? How you feeling, Mizu? Tired, but that's normal. That's just a normal Mizu thing, you know? Like, at the end of the day, Mizu's always tired. It's the story of my life. But how is everybody in chat doing? How are you guys doing today, by the way? Let me know what you're up to, what you been doing, what games you been playing. How is your day? What plans do you have for this week? Tell me all of the tea! I'm actually really busy this week. So I'm kind of trying to be a potato today and yesterday and all of last week. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you guys like it. It's fire. It's worth watching over and over again, right? Writing notes from Ling analysis to the Google Doc to send a teacher due tomorrow. Bro, you're always by the skin of your teeth. You got it, Shima. I believe in you. Let's go. Yesterday was my first day in Gears that I actually went to a social outing with Yeah, did you have fun? It was fun. Yo, that's so nice. I saw your little light up thing. I think I forgot to respond to it or like it in the Discord, but it's really cute. I'm glad that it turned out good. That's like super fun. Lazy. I'm the master procrastinator. I was in college too. To be fair, not that I only was in college for 2 semesters, but oh my god, I didn't fucking sleep. Like, I remember college. I mean, to be fair, like, I helped Nervo with like his college too. We both helped each other, but I remember I asked my professor, one of my professors, because I was so busy, and we had like these weekly essays. I was like, can I just like do them all in advance? So I don't get behind and I can just do them. And he was like, yeah, here's the list of every assignment for the rest of the semester. And that helped a ton. So Nervo and I just wrote all of them in like one night. I remember that. But God, honestly, the most I learned were the non-art classes. Lola, I don't deserve you! Bonk, bonk, bonk! Thank you! Thank you for the sub! Chat, you guys are out of control with your subbings. Bad twerky, bad Lola, bad twerky, bonk, bonk, bonk! Poke. Boop the snoot. Poke it. Boop it. Thank you so much for the sub. Lola, I hope you're getting rest! I hope you're getting rest. Sending you my love. Sending you... Hold on, let me... Norva, I have an idea for a thing I want. I want a kiss bomb where I'm like... And it, like, scatters kisses. I want more kisses. And I want it to be the right color to match my lipstick. So make it more purple. Yeah, those are 2 things I want. Anyway. Are you currently working on the code thing that I mentioned earlier today? Yeah, so you guys, Nerva's just a baller. He was like, so I'm working and I'm like learning how to animate and I'm doing all these things and blah 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 blah. And I was like, so he's like, so like how would we use it? Like, what's your envisionment for like how we would use it? And I was like, well, I can't put my hands together. like well. So okay, first off, I was like, so when my character loses tracking, right, it goes to A pose. So hold on, there, see, I find this like hand position incredibly unnatural. And so typically, if I'm not constantly using hand tracking, I only have it like a bust up, because it starts to look weird as it goes down. Like I won't show our whole model, because of it. So I was like, he was like learning some like animation stuff and like tracking while body tracking is happening. I was like, is there a way for you to code that she has idle animations after so long of like AFK, and it like when she goes like AFK on the body, that it just starts like having animation on the body. And then I was like, also then you could do the same thing with my face, and then when I walk away like that, like when it loses tracking, she starts sleeping. And he's like, yo, thanks, Mizu, thanks. I had a question of what kind of animations you want. Instead, you're like, here, figure out how to code this. Like, more complicated than it needs to be. But yeah. But yeah. My work is actually closing tomorrow for the eclipse, so I'm off, but I'm gonna be cloudy, so I don't even think we'll see it. No, wait. Oh, I didn't even realize there was an eclipse tomorrow. I think I saw you guys mention in the Discord. Where in the world are you supposed to be able to see it without doxing yourself? My cousin bought it as a gift for me and a straw hat, and I got a lanyard now, and I have something to... Yo, cute! Y'all are so adorable. Somehow had straight A's last semester in my 4 classes despite being really close to being late on all my assignments. Yo, that's like amazing now. That's what's up. Anyway, Lola, I hope you're getting good rest and everything. How are you doing? Yo, but like the soulless Mizu face is true. It would probably trigger for a second though. It'd be like, and then go to it. You know, but anyway, Sora, how are you doing in Splitfire? How are you doing? Sora was storytelling anyway. No Life 2D can do the sleeping one because the Iron Mouse has her soul leave out of her mouth whenever she stops. Oh my god, that's amazing, actually. See, I feel like that would be so good. I have never seen your avatar or you before, but your thank you, welcome, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Hi. Lyso, it's nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Mizu. I'm a 3D VTuber in the Unity engine, so I'm a walking video game. It's nice to meet you. Hello. Chat, do some curse shit to my model. Activate. Bonk. Show the new people. Show the people. I have another thing for you to write down. The squish, the camera doesn't follow in these rooms. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. Wait, did you just double blow up my head? I saw it. I don't know. You guys are breaking things. You guys are doing a lot of things. The body is still chibi, but the head is not. Very weird. Great job, chat. Break more things. Do it. There you go. Great job. Grave Gamer though, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Poop Squad. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Up, Poops. Hi.
Emotional damage.
Also, why don't you guys? We have a redeem for you to like give me flowers. We should also make it like poop fall down. That'd be a good one. Apparently, I'm just like the list master 3000 today. I can see the eclipse of some parts of Earth and live on one of those parts. Yeah. So great. How are we? We're doing good. How is everyone? Little hello. And good. Work was hectic and ready for the eclipse tomorrow. Are you taking the time? Do you have time off as well, Lola? And Blysa, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Poopa Squad. Thank you. But yeah, hello. Awakened Spirits, how have you been? Your followage is November 25th, 2019. So almost 5 years. Happy 4.5 years. Oonga boonga. I've been streaming for 5, so you're an OG. How have you been? Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you guys and stuff? Yo, the chaos, it is always something. It's always something in here. Here, like, I'm curious. Okay, how close can I get to the camera without... Poke. Wait, I think it's actually touching the camera. Ah! Hold on. Yo, that was some prime gift content for the gift competition, chat. Ooh wee, ooh wee. You remember me? I mean, I remember your username. I try to remember it as years go by, and if people are less active over time. Considering we have so many, God, we just hit 12,000 this year, which is kind of crazy. But as time goes on, sometimes I get forgetful, but I try my best to remember. I try my best. Sometimes I forget people, but I try. Anyway. It tickles. I'm gonna get you, chat. I'm gonna poke ya in the buns. Poke. Now your arms are too short. Yeah, you made me too tiny. Wait, we have a flushing emote? Yeah, Nerva made it a flush. Here we go. In honor of the flushing emote. Yo, the ethereal flush is kind of a mood. Why haven't we done this before? Hold on. We gotta get like a 3/4 pose. Like, that'll be good. Hold on. I salute you, chat. I salute you. Oh, wait, I clicked the wrong button. Sorry. Okay, hold on. I salute you, chat. To infinity and beyond! Ignore the tail. We'll do one more. Yo, giving you guys some optimal content here. If you guys don't know, we have a gift competition for making Mizu gifts and everything. So if you guys happen to clip some of your favorite moments, make them into a GIF and enter them in the Discord. There's a tutorial on how to make them into GIFs and all that kind of stuff. So go check it out. You have the next 2 days off. Oh, I should be. Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna start it tomorrow at like normal time and everything. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I don't know if we'll do the whole sponsor. I need to stream it for 3 hours. We'll see if I split it up and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. I've been seeing like everybody play AFK Journey, and it seems so cute. So excited for it. Speaking of the devil, there it is. It popped itself up. I hate Gmail notifications because I only use Gmail for school stuff, and whenever it goes off, I'm like, oh, zero. It's like it gives you anxiety having to check it. Good night, Blyso. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. Welcome to our family. Hi, Lulu. I open stream and Mizu's poking me. Yep. We're here to poke. When do we get Mizu T-pose emote? That'd be funny, though. It should be like animated, where like it just like T-poses for like a second and then pops back. Like it's just like, so she's just there and boop, like. Because it's always funny when it resets like that. Cosmic High! Best content, Mizu being flushed. It's a mood. It's a mood. My college still sends me messages, and I graduated 2 years ago. Dude, right? I had to actually like go and delete a bunch of content that I had that was all linked to. So I went to art school, and I had a really bad falling out with my college and the shit they were doing. So I tried to withdraw from a class, and they charged me. Then they gave me a 0, and then they like sent me all these nasty messages and stuff when I tried to have it fixed. And pretty much even if I had a 0 in that class, it's still the GPA that they sent me on my second semester was wrong. And they told me I'm just a dumb art student and I don't understand math. And then so I went to back to the campus to talk to the person who had done my withdrawal, and I paid her with a check. And they said that if I tried to use the elevator, that I was trespassing and I'd be escorted off of campus by the police. I just was trying to talk to the staff member that I gave cash monies to. Yeah, so they stole like $200 from me to then give me a 0. And then yeah, anyway, also they when they were under scrutinization for their accreditation, and so all of the people who were attending had to take surveys on how the campus was run and everything like that. And while we took it, they stood behind us and made sure we answered correctly, because they didn't want us to tell the truth on how the environment was on the campus. So my dumbass just went along with it at the time, but in hindsight, yeah. Anyway, rip 30 grand, and rip, it doesn't really matter that they ruined my like transcripts, because none of the credits are transferable, because literally their accreditation is BS anyway. Like, no college takes it, so doesn't matter. Long story short, college does. Long story short, so I had all my artwork and stuff, right, on like the accounts that I had to like use for their shit. And even a year and a half after I left, they were still advertising my artwork as one of their students on their website, including like a bio of so they had like all their active students with the like the names like for each class. And not one semester, not 2 semesters, but into the 3rd semester after I left, they still had me on the top of the list for that class. Like, I was the first name, and when you clicked on me, I had the best artwork in the class. Even first year, compared to all of their, like, second years or whatever, third year. Yeah. So I had to go delete all of my accounts that were connected with it. And then when they realized I deleted it, then they finally took me off. So they were, because my artwork was so quality and their other students aren't, even after we had all of this stuff and they like did all this shit and we had all this discourse, they're still like, yo, this person goes to our college. And like it wasn't like they just forgot to remove it, because like each semester it'd be updated who was in, who dropped out. Like, if you dropped out, you weren't there. Like, other people who left weren't there, but they left me. Yeah. Fuck the Northwest College of Art and Design. It's a scam. Don't go there. There was literally no heat for the whole entire 2 semesters I went there, and everybody was sick, and I caught mono, and I never have recovered since then. It literally destroyed my health. But yeah, so yeah, my college experience was great. But anyway. Literally, but I mean, I guess I was a student at the time, but like, you can't say I'm a current student. How the hell did you get mono sitting next to another sick kid right next to them, because there wasn't enough room with us? So like, while we were working on art, we had to be touching shoulders, because like half the time, because there was so little amount of room for all of us, even though it was supposed to be like niche. And she was sick, and there was like rules in our like how much you had to attend college, that unless you had a doctor's note and you were like dying or whatever, like you couldn't miss class. And if you missed 3 classes, even if you have a legitimate reason, like someone died, you were in an accident, you have to retake the class, and there's no reimbursement. So even if you do all the homework from the days you missed, and or some horrific thing happens to you, or you're sick, if you miss it, or was it 3 days or 2 days, 2 or 3 classes, you automatically get a 0. So it ruins your GPA. Even if there's like a emergency, it ruins your GPA. And then you have to retake the course and get no credit. And it's like if you like someone ran you over with a car and you were in the hospital and you miss 3 classes, they're like, fuck you, we're taking your money, we're keeping your money, you get a 0 for that class, and then you have to retake it. But since we're such a small school, we only teach it once a year, so like you have to wait till next year to retake it. So yeah, went to a really fancy private college, and the year that I went, they swapped campuses. All of their staff left, and they made all these like stinky rules, made everything more expensive, and then proceeded to have like the worst ever, and we're all just about penny pinching and money. Like, we weren't even allowed to drink water in our 4-hour classes. Yeah, I had 4-hour classes. You went to you double major. How they work is, yeah, you double major in 3 years, and so you go all year round for 3 years, and then you get a double bachelor's. And also, Avery, hi. I don't know if I said hi, but hi. And so I was double majoring in entertainment arts and illustration. So like entertainment arts would be like 3D modeling, and like game ready development stuff is like what they were advertised for. And then illustration is like the traditional like art part, right? So like traditional art, and then also like graphic and like 3D art. And so I was like double majoring in that, and then so you take 6 classes each semester, and 3 classes are like your primary classes, which like have to be via like the US is like well-rounded education or whatever. So that's like including like the stupid stuff that doesn't have to do with your degree. So we're talking about like English and like psychology or like whatever, art history, like they all count as like the other thing. So each of those you have 2-hour classes of those 3 classes each week. So like there's those, and then you have 3 main course classes that are like your other classes, and those ones are worth 3 credits. The other ones were worth 2 credits, and you take those for 4 hours each a week. And so in total, what is that? 4, 8, 12 plus 6. 12 plus 6 is 18. So that's 18 hours of class a week, and then you're expected to spend for every hour of class, it's either 2 or 4 hours on top of that. I think it was 4 or 3.5, somewhere in there. So then on top of that, you're supposed to spend for every hour of class like 3 or 4 hours in doing practical work and homework. So with their like strict thing, I mathed it out. I had to drive 1 hour each way to get to my college. And it was like something insane. Like you would never, there's no time for you to sleep or eat or shit. Like with how many hours they expect you to do. And most of the time, whenever you would be in like your like 4-hour classes, so they were like your 4-hour classes, you would be sitting there and they would be like, okay, so here is your assignment. We're doing this. And there's like a piece of paper or whatever, a handout, or they write it on the board and they say what it is, right? So then you have 4 fucking hours of class to work on it, right? Well, you would expect like the teacher would be teaching, like standing up front, teaching like ways to do things and techniques and examples. One time I asked because I was confused over the explanation of it, I was like, can you, and Gludgy, thank you for the follow, welcome. I was like, can you like show us an example or sketch up an example or whatever? And they were like, no, because you're just gonna plagiarize me, and then that would ruin the point because you'll end up copying me. So you have to figure it out on your own. I'm like, why am I here for 4 of the fucking hours if you're just gonna sit at the front of the yeah. They just sit at the front of the thing once an hour, walk around and tell you how shit you're doing, like you're currently sketching and fixing something. By the way, that's not good yet. And you're like, I know it's not done. I'm still working on it. Like, yeah. And then we always had these stupid like quick sketch things. And then we had like nude models. And that was like a whole thing. We had 4 new models. You had to go to at least 2 of them. Tell them, by the way, they were the most uncomfortable art things that I have ever been a part of in my life. They brought space heaters in for the model. We don't usually get heat in the building during the winter, and we're all like, you know, wearing coats and gloves and stuff to class. But, you know, during the model days, it's like a sauna in the classroom. They bring heaters in for them. And this is in Tacoma, Washington, by the way, just for FYI. If you're like, where did you attend this? Podunk, Montana? No. It was the most uncomfortable, unprofessional environment that I have ever been in drawing these nude models. It was so uncomfortable and just like icky that I dropped the class, and I decided I was dropping the course after doing 2 out of 4 of them. Because, like, the first model, okay, these are beginner classes. These are beginner classes. And understand that everybody has their own body type and everything. Like, everybody has their own body types. Everybody has their own thing. Whatever, right? We are in a beginner, like, learning the human body class. Drawing elderly people, or like not like older people who aren't super fit or whatever, that is like harder and more like complicated, because to learn how to properly draw proportions of the human body, you have to understand the skeletal and muscular structures under the skin to properly do that. So then if you add age, meaning like people have like wrinkles and saggier skin and all of those things, right? Like, those take then an additional amount of knowledge of what comes under the skin to be able to even do that. So for a beginner class, having someone who's like our mom's age coming in, she whips her clothes off and then says like, hey guys, don't be weird. It's not weird. I have kids that are your age. I'm like, don't be telling me that you're like, your kids are our age while you're naked in front of us. Like, what the fuck? And then we had like a elder guy who used to be a ballerina, and then he was the model, and every single angle he did was just like grundles out. It was so uncomfortable. It felt like he was just showing off his like package the whole time, and I just decided I was fucking done after that. It was just like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, you know what? I want hot models. I want, if I have to sit through this and learn to draw people naked against my will for a class, I want them to be sexy, okay? I don't want you to come in and be like, don't worry, kids, I have kids your age. God. I don't want to imagine. Then you're like, yo, don't worry, I'm a mom, so just think of me as a mom. I'm like, I don't want to be drawing my mother naked. Like, what is wrong with people? Anyway, sorry. So that's my story about art college. And how much I loved it. It was great. Wow. Such an experience. So, yeah. Yeah. Just seeing some man's package for 4 hours. By the way, that class was still 4 hours long. By the way. We had breaks. But I had to stare at these naked people for 4 hours. Yeah, it's not like it was short. And also, most of it was quick draws, because most models who model nude, they don't hold poses longer than 30 minutes. So they're not long drawing sessions anyway. So to that I say, what's the point? Why do I have to sit here 4 hours staring at some naked man's package that he's like thrusting out to all of the students who are like 18 years old? It was the worst. It was the worst. Isn't it good to learn how to draw different kinds of bodies? I think it's great, but like for a beginner class, it was incredibly unprofessional. Like, the kids who were like in the class had no prior knowledge to how to draw the human body, and like literally, like, the thing is like, first, like, you have to understand, like, anatomy, and we go to, like, the bones and the muscles and stuff. And so then we have, like, these people who, like, they're not unattractive. I don't think they're, like, ugly people or anything like that. Like, that's not what I'm saying. It's just, like, for a beginner class, if you add, like age and stuff, already, like, it becomes harder. So, like, the point of why they have a nude model come in is so you can, like, really see the musculature and, like, the tendons and the bones and, like, understand the human form better. But, like, the whole thing was just done in such an unprofessional way without, like, anybody having the knowledge to, like, draw people like that. Plus, we're quick drawing most of the time. Like, it's like 1 minute sketch, then you change. So, like, it just was, it was not good. It was not good. It was like, you know, yeah. Well, so you will learn more from drawing a fit. It's kind of like, I don't think you necessarily have to be fit. I think we're just saying, like, in general. So first, when you're learning the human body and you're drawing and, like, doing all this, the first thing to understand, and the easiest way to understand, would be someone who has younger skin, so, like, less sags and wrinkles and whatever, and is, like, generally a little toned. It doesn't have to be ripped or anything, but, like, then you understand, okay, so this is how, like, skin connects to muscle and bone. Then you see it. And then if you were to do a different body type, right? We're talking about someone who is like a little bit heavier or whatever, you know. Butterfly, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Poop Squad. Then you understand how that is. And that's a whole nother layer on top of that, because you have to, like, to understand how to draw someone who's curvier, right? You have to understand kind of, like, why things fit the way they fit, and, like, the proportions of the body, and why, like, certain areas would be curvy because of how it touches those areas and how the body, like genuinely builds itself. For instance, did you know that, like, if you go to work for somewhere like Pixar, Disney, whatever, they actually incredibly push and look for people who are incredibly realistic drawers, and make sure that people can draw very realistic, not, like, whatever, because to properly, like, make these, like, really incredible, like, choices for making, like, characterized and caricatures of people, to, like, be able to do that, you have to have, like, a really great understanding of, like, actual anatomy of that thing, if it's an animal, if it's a this or whatever, to then, like, caricature it into something and make it believable as an animation. You choose, like, which things are unrealistic, but then you also bring back the realistic things. And this combination of obscene amount of knowledge makes you a better, like, stylized artist by having that foundation, which is something that people don't realize. Like, you see a stylized art and you're like, I don't really like it, and then, like, stylized art and you're like, oh, that's really good, that makes sense. A lot of those people already have a really incredible base of, like, knowledge of like you know, like, the base art skills, you know. But overall, my whole point to the thing is, like, it wasn't just the nude models, it wasn't just the whatever, it was the weird conversation and the inappropriate poses that seemed to be whatever. It felt like they didn't care who the models were. They're like, naked people, bring them in. Like, the fact we didn't have, like, heat in the winter, the fact that my teachers never taught anything and just sat at the front of the thing, gave, like, a written tutorial of what the assignment was, and then you ask them to, like, give you, like, instruction, and they say no because that's plagiarizing. I'm like, why am I paying to be here? I spent 30 grand for 2 semesters. Like, the whole thing in general was the most unprofessional environment I've ever been in. And it was also so uncomfortable as someone who has, like, prior art classes and knowledge. I've taken tons of art classes before I went to college, to then go to college and everybody's like, wee, stick figures, you know? And then I'm actually, like, trying really hard on my assignments, and then they give me a B and give stick figure person an A. They're like, well, they've progressed more. They've progressed more. They've gotten farther, like, from last week's assignment more than you. And I'm like, but this is a beginner class. We're learning basic things. This is a beginner class. I've already done these things before, so of course I'm not going to, like, improve as much doing basic things when I've already done them before. You know what I mean? And they're like, well, you can have a B, but like that person improved. Even though they're doing a stick figure, they improved. A+. And so I quit. It just felt so, yeah. Yeah. But anyway, long story short, that was the thing. Again, it's not about like how attractive the person was or like anything like that. That's like the back end of it. Turu, thank you for the follow. Welcome. At the end of the day, it was just mostly just the fact it was so unprofessional. It was done in such an uncomfortable way. And for a beginner class, these people don't even know how to draw the human body to begin with. So like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? What is it? This is intro to like anatomy or whatever. Like, what are we doing? Yeah. So don't go to there. You know, but yeah. That's a mood. My computer school used to be in the same building as the dance school, so there was just never heat. Oh my god, it's horrible. Yeah, nude modeling doesn't seem like a good starter course to be on it. That's what I'm saying as well. It's just not like it's not a beginner course. This was second semester. These kids like I really enjoy portrait painting and drawing. But like honestly, like what's so horrible is like I spent my whole life like working up to be an artist, and this specific course was just so awful. And the way that they like treated you, they would like sit us down. One day they pulled us into another room outside of like our normal course. And they were like, okay, guys, so I've noticed that you guys have been like making friends, and we need to like stop that right now, because we need you guys to realize that this is not about making friends. These people are your competition and the industry, and there's not enough room for all of you. So you need to remember that all of these people you're competing against when it comes to getting jobs, and we're not here to make friends. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you sound like a kind of person that if I was hiring someone that, like, I would not ever hire a piece of crap like that. And everyone who got the ad, thank you for watching that. Thank you for supporting the channel. But yeah, it was not good. Are you sure you went to a school and not some fetish club? That's what it felt. It was very weird. And it's like, I paid so much. Half of the like renowned, like the school was known for being really special, and I was really excited, but they literally lost all of their teachers. They changed campuses to a completely different area the year I joined, and it was just horrible. And then like all of the surrounding area, all the colleges, like the Arts Institute of Seattle went out. But yeah. I was a chubby, hairy guy, and my classmates was wondering where I went for a week, and I told them I dodged the bullet. I mean, like, it's just, like, also something that, like, I don't really feel like it's right to actually, like, have to force students in their first year of college to, like, consent to having to draw naked models. I just think it's inappropriate, it's uncomfortable, and I just think that it is, like, asking a lot. Like, when we're all barely comfortable with, like, holding our pens. Like, I just think that, like, overall, it's like, why are we doing this? They're like, it's a college experience. Pay me 30 grand. We're not going to teach you anything. And then we're going to put a bunch of random naked people who say, don't worry, I'm your mom's age. Like, just think of me as your mom. I don't want to think of drawing my mom naked. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, yeah, just no. Yeah, like, it was just, it was horrible. Horrible. Blipplin, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Poop Squad. Honestly, we should have had something like 3D scans of human bodies as a beginner course. Exactly! Why can't we look at photos? And then they want quick draws, sketch, quick draw. 4 hours of drawing someone naked, or 3, something like that. It was like crazy. And it was like, you know, I just think it's just inappropriate. It's uncomfortable. I don't really think that we got really anything out of it that we couldn't have got by just like studying or like having a video to watch. You know, like I think it was stressful, it was uncomfortable, and for a beginner course like intro to anatomy and stuff, it's just old-fashioned and like uncomfortable, and just I think cruel for the meaning of being cruel. I don't know. And when you have a bunch of 18-year-old boys in a room all giggling over looking at a naked, like, woman or a naked guy and making comments about it, that's fun, too. That's great. It's a great environment. And then they also encouraged us to, like, pick apart each other's artwork in a non-constructive way. So everybody, like, next week when you came back to class with your assignment, you always had to present it because you're a professional art presenter. And then I was not popular. So as you can imagine, everybody would critique. Like, they'd be like, that corner, it's not as good as the rest of the piece. And I'm like, well, I only had so many hours. And they're like, well, I guess you can make more hours. I'm like, you drew a stick figure. Yeah, but the teacher likes mine better. Like, that's how it felt. It was like, and the teacher would be like, great criticism. What else do you find wrong with their art piece? And then they'd be like, so I really want to know why you decided to draw this. And I'm like, for the assignment? They're like, yeah, but like, what's the meaning behind it? And I was like, the assignment. You said to make a geometric square thing out of pieces of paper. I made it for the assignment. And they're like, oh, art is supposed to have meaning behind it. Dock points. It was an experience, to say the least. I'm very behind on chat. Let me catch up. I met an animator from Disney, worked on a bunch of movies like Lilo and Stitch yesterday. Yo, that's so cool. Real new models are better. It's weird. Your eyes just don't understand what's on a screen. Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's fair. But at the same time, yeah, it was just like... It was just very weird. We had busts to draw too. Like, we had like actual like ceramic, or not ceramic, I don't know, plaster busts in the room and stuff. And then we had like skeletons and stuff. But yeah, the just overall, yeah. But a lot of, that is true. A lot of beginner people don't like know how to see what they're seeing, so they'll put a lot of like what I think I'm supposed to be drawing instead of like what I'm actually seeing and drawing. But again, we never fully rendered anything, because like I think the longest draw was like 20 minutes long over the course of 4 hours. Feel lucky to have one of the classes move to a newly built building. The fancy modern architecture was nice. Chairs and oh, that's nice. See, that's nice. Did you learn art in school, or is it mostly just like something you learn on your free time? So I went to college for 2 semesters, and they definitely tried to take credit for my art, but I would say they taught me shit. The only reason I got better was just by being forced to put out more content. That was it. Like, it was the hours of just always having to work on stuff that made me better. I don't feel like they taught me anything. I learned more about my non-art classes than my art. Here, and then after I dropped out, I've never drawn again, and it's been 7 years. I try, but I feel like the trauma, I feel so ashamed of saying this too. I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried different ways. I've bought different art supplies. I've tried different mediums. And every time I sit down to try to draw again, it just makes me want to vomit. And I realized, like, and finally I stopped trying because I realized if I don't like it anymore, why am I still doing it? But here's like the last pieces, the professional style pieces I made. This is not a very good quality picture of them. I just have a PNG on my PC, but this one is just pencil. This one is charcoal, and then this one is digital artwork. So but yeah, and this was in 2018, so 6 years ago, 2017, 2018. I think I went fall 2016, spring 2017, or no, fall 2017, spring 2018. But since then I haven't done art. I've tried. I have like a few other like things I've drawn occasionally. I don't even know if I have any on this PC. That's how old it is. like but yeah, I did this piece for a competition. I won it, and then I never received a award. I did this a few years ago. I was trying to draw artwork for merch, but then at the time all my community said that it wasn't good, like you wouldn't want that on a t-shirt. Like, it's not like a merch. Like, my style of artwork doesn't really work for merch, so I just like never finished it. But yeah, that's like all the artwork I've made in like since college. Is like 2 pieces because of how horrible the experience was. But yeah. But I think that I would like to say that I would say like most of I didn't really learn very much in college. It was mostly just self-taught. I did take courses before that by other wonderful teachers and stuff, but a lot of it just was done for myself and my own learning. And when I was in college, I personally am a huge fan of hyper-realistic creators. I like hyper-realism. And they all told me that that's a useless skill to want because you can just take a picture of it or Photoshop it. And unless I have a style, then my art doesn't matter in the art world. So it just kind of like ruined everything for me, what I'd work hard on. Because I was always trying to push the boundaries to be more realistic. That was like my goal. That's what I like to do. I kind of have a math brain, not a creative brain, so yeah. I feel like I could be a good art teacher. Just not an artist anymore. But yeah. Has real drawing practice in the first lesson, so they did only the face, and even the face was like drawn but realistically. Ah, see, I like that. Sorry if anybody came in and it was like weird. I'm very behind on chat. I'm reading things. If you want me to read it and I don't read it, just type it again or redo it. High quality demo for no plans of microtransactions except for collab skins versus the studios releasing Demons of Fear. Oh, wait, really? So they're not even gonna have? That's really nice, though. That's so weird. Most people that went to art college went to an art college first. So when we enrolled, it was like fully prepared to deal with everyone from how to critique to taking said critique and improving yourself. I'm so flabbergasted. I like wouldn't mind if it was like genuine critiques, but there was like cliques. So like the person, there were like friend groups, and I'm just not, I was never a popular person. So I went from like high school to being bullied to like going to art college being like, these are gonna be my people. And then everyone was mean to me because they didn't like my art style. But again, like I'm not even trying to be like cocky or narcissistic. It's just a lot of these people had only been drawing for like a year or two at most, and decided to go to art college, where I had early acceptance from the old campus that was harder to get into, and like their whole thing exploded. And I've been drawing, at the time had been drawing my whole fucking life. My dad and I used to draw together. My dad's a decent artist when I was like 5. So it's like my whole life I just like saw I was drawing and stuff. So but yeah, so thank you guys. It was really sad, but yeah. So it's been really, really great though. I think what I have fallen in love with through like being a VTuber now is like, and Nerva being so creative is like different. There's so many different tools, and now I can make like a vision board and like make like an ugly sketch and like color ideas and stuff, and be like, Nerva, let's make this thing, like make this more like bloopy, make that edge more sharp or less sharp, like. And he like has been able to like create like all these like things that are in my head, and I just don't feel like drawing anymore. So it's been nice to be able to be creative like through VTubing and stuff. Anyway, sorry I went on a rant and like a rampage, but yeah, that's my college art story. Yeah, there's so many resources out there. Like, again, like you said, like all of the stuff we've learned about Unity and coding. Well, Nerva went to college for a degree and has a degree in coding, but none of the languages he codes in he was taught. So like literally all the stuff we've learned is self-taught at this point. So it's just like, you know, yeah, let's all enroll in Misu's art school. But yeah, like, but yeah. Sure, design is touchy, not saying your art is bad. Yeah, so it's just like I was working on it, like, and so I just decided like I was gonna try to make my own merch, and then after that, everyone's like, no, I don't think your artwork works for that, so I just never did again. And it wasn't done. I just was like, nah. I'm just like, why? This is why people say to never talk about your hobbies or other things. They'll say stuff and ruin your passion. That's the thing. I think it's like hard to find like something that you love and something you can also make a job out of, you know? Like, I think that you have to find something that's not too personal enough to you that like you still like can fall in love with it, you know? But don't mind having to do the parts of it that make it not as fun, you know? You didn't have to go through theater where you gotta get used to getting also asked if you had teachers that failed people by default if they drew an anime style. What? No. If anything, those people were applauded, but we still had to, like, if we were drawing like a figure, you still were supposed to draw it realistically, of course. But yeah. There's some mean in art school. I mean, I don't think that like it's every art school. I think it's just specifically that one. Specifically a really horrible system. And then there was like favorites that like one girl never came to class and never failed. She must like pay the school money, you know? And so it was just really, it was a lot. So I quit and I never drew again for the most part. But yeah. Unfortunately, I always think it's interesting to learn about how to draw things. It helps me to know what to think about while I'm drawing. I think what is like really interesting about drawing is like I think even masters and people who like are the greats are always learning. Like it's something that you can always learn new techniques and get better. Real, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Puma Squad. Like you can always continue to grow and learn. And I think that like when like the biggest thing is just like there's so many different things. Like I've never been the greatest at like color theory and stuff. Like I really like black and white and I like hard contrast and stuff. And I like light studies and like still lifes and stuff. Those are like my favorites, and I really like doing like stippling and everything. One of my favorite artists is let me find her. I can't think of her name off the top of my head. I think she's like amazing. I was gonna do a paper on her because I thought she was really inspiring, but they told me that her like style of artwork, they didn't want me to. Let me find her. Yellen York. I really love her stuff. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, I did take art history. It was like the worst class ever. Only because of the teacher, not because of the content, to be honest with you. It was because the teacher gave us this huge textbook, and she's like would go through stuff, and then none of what she taught in our class and took notes on was ever on the test. She expected you to have like for each, she only had 2 tests for the whole semester, and your grade was based off of those 2 tests and 1 paper. She gave me the worst person in the class who didn't do the work, and we got screwed over. She was really mean and nasty, and had a really she had like this very thick accent, and she loved art, which is so tragic because she would make a great teacher just by the passion. You know, when you're passionate about something, you want to listen to it. And but unfortunately, she was such a stickler about like dates and the people. So it's like, who painted this? Like, when was it made? By what was it made with? What style is it in? But then being like, okay, memorize like 400 of those, and 5 of them will be on the test. So it was like setting you up for failure, and like to me, I thought the idea of art history and like the ideas and like where things came from, for instance, what I find really interesting is like the history of pigments. So like different kinds of pigments that like there's literally a place at the Smithsonian, I'm pretty sure, that is just a section that they have somewhere. I don't even know if it's a public exhibit, but there's like a whole entire like ode to like the history of pigments and different pigments. There's like there's a channel on YouTube that just like finds rare pigments and then like tries them out, like old ones, and a lot of them are like poisonous and like we make synthetic versions now, but it's really interesting. Yeah, like it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Art history can be so interesting. For instance, whether you're religious or not, this is besides the point, but like a lot of the most important artwork that comes out of like a lot of like the Renaissance area is going to be like biblical stuff, right? And red and blue pigments were the hardest to get a hold of and the most expensive. So if you see a large painting done by someone that is like old and historical, if it has like a blue or red pigment, it's always like around like the Virgin Mary or Jesus, because like those were like the most important parts, and it always like stands out and like smacks you in the face. But it's like so interesting because of that. I don't know. But that's just me. Anyway, this is Yellen York. Her most famous piece is probably like this, the boxing gloves. But she does absolutely ginormous, like huge pieces of realistic, like dotted work. Like, and I love her. I don't know what she does now. I haven't looked at her stuff. Let's see. Oh, she's these are paint. I haven't even seen any of this. I want to see her boxing gloves. Where's your other stuff? Oh, pointillism. Here it is. Okay, let's see. I like her pointillism, but they're huge. Like this one. You can see like the size of it compared to her hand. This is one of her more famous ones. And they're humongous, and I just think they're really cool. But yeah, anyway. Sorry, long story short. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm the tangent master today. We were gonna play like Genshin, and I'm over here like rambling. There's something in art school if you don't understand your vision. Same goes with like the teachers. I feel like that's the thing though. Like, don't you go to art school to become that? You're like raw clay that's ready to be molded, right? Whether you have background or not, you're going there to like fine tune your skills and learn different things that maybe you weren't pushed to learn before, and then like maybe get better at those things, you know what I mean, like, and then find your niche, like, and find yourself, and then also be able to like develop yourself as someone who can be hireable, because that's incredibly important, is like what is after college. Anyway, yeah. I think, and oh, there's like another thing about art history that I don't even think we talked about. The fun fact, like all of the people who like did all of those like marble carvings and stuff over in like the Rome area and everything, like those people like dedicated their lives just to studying fabric folds and how to render them in different weights and consistencies and all of that. Anyway, it's weird. Was that a great teacher? This is such a great learning opportunity, and great that sounds like art history, but like 200 out of 400 would be on the test. Yeah, see, that's like horrible. And so she's like, here you guys, I know that we read like 500 pages of a textbooks over the course of this, but like here's like a little study guide. And then the day we got to the test, she got up at the front of the class and was like an evil character out of a movie, like an evil villain, and she was like, "Bah! By the way, if you only studied my study guide, you only half of it's on the test. The rest is from the book, so you had to have done the work or you'll fail my course. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? That's not learning. That's just memorizing. Also, for my art career, I don't need to know who painted this and where they did it and where they were born and like what freaking type of hair was in their paintbrush, okay? Like, bro. Learning China's art history was a nightmare. Oh, was it? Really? I do think it's really interesting. I guess I have more of a passion for it since playing Naraka, though, to be fair. Religious arts tend to be done by people who see beauty of things or... Well, okay, so, like, back in the day, though, like, you have to think historically, like... Historically, religious art was the most sought after, and it's because who had the money? The churches. Who was paying the artists to make artwork? The churches. You know, I mean, like, back then, people did not have religious freedom either. So whoever, like, the king or the queen or, like, whatever, like, you have to think of it, like, not as, like, oh, that's what they're painting, like, an agenda or whatever. Like, it's, like, historically, yeah, like, historically, that's why. That's why. It's like, so you're like, why do we have so many large, beautiful pieces that have biblical connotation? Is because, like, a lot of people couldn't read. A lot of people were illiterate. So to tell the biblical stories, we had to have, like, visualizations for the people who couldn't read. Like, nowadays, like, it's so many people. Most people can read. I still can't read. So yeah, those two combination is why historically there's so much religious artwork. Yeah, because only, like, who, and also these artists that, like, most of them are living off doing commission work. So it, like, you know, you'd paint what the client wants, and that's what the client wants. What do you mean you didn't know that John Paintman used Coral Blue number 8 and all? Exactly! And he used beeswax farts as his medium to make his paint more consistent. Like, that was the kind of shit that was in that class. It just was like, what was useful? You know what was useful about that class? I don't even know if that was the art history class. It might have been the class before that was, like, an introduction to art. Was, like, things, and I still think about it. And it was, like, even though I can't stand that woman, I think about it, is, like, so, I'll show you. So when you're thinking of a piece, like, there's a lot of different times of, like, obviously there's, like, the rule of thirds, right? Like, third, whatever. And it's like a grid of 9 by 9. But for instance, in this artwork, I think you guys can see my mouse. Yeah. So, like, where do you want your visuals? Where did they lead? Where did they go, right? And so, like, you know, something that's really interesting is, like, so we see this hand, it has a lot of light here, and so, like, visually, as someone who reads left to right as well, we, like, go over here, and then the flow of the hair brings the eye up to the face, and then the curvature of the arm brings you, like, down, and the bust brings you down. And it's like, how do you just like a video game, lead your viewer? How do you lead your viewer across the artwork to experience every corner of the canvas? You don't want them to just look in one spot. Where is the map that you laid down for, like, someone to enjoy your whole piece? So, like, that. Anyway, Futaba! How is your stream? Thank you for the raid! I've just been bitching about art school for an hour. How are you doing? How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you streaming? How was Duelist of Eden? What kind of game is that? Let me know. Thank you so much for blessing us with the community. Hello, everyone. If you're new here, I'm Mizuki, the 3D VTuber in Unity Engine. So I'm a video game. It's nice to meet you. Learned recently that Japan was doing art for common people with woodblock prints pretty early. And yay! Oh yeah, those were interesting. A lot of crazy, a lot of our knowledge from like history. You know, history with Japan comes from a lot of the times and stuff, comes a lot from the artwork. Also, Also, fun fact, most at the time, like, most, like, women writers weren't common during that era, but, like, a lot, like, way back in the day, like, the most common writers that were writing, like, stuff that people would, like, buy or pick up or, like, whatever, to read were by women writers at the time, which was really uncommon. That's just fun fact, but, yeah. I love wood block prints. I love block printing. I love doing those. I've done it. I've done screen printing with like block printing kind of stuff. Like you can use like rubber stamp material too, which is like easier nowadays. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so fun. Yeah. Or have Mr. Beast point at it. Yeah, draw the little arrows. True. I was great. I played with the viewers. It's like Mega Man Battle Network for PvP. Yo, that sounds so fun! I'm so glad you had such a great stream. Or yellow paint on the climb bars. Exactly. Anyway, there you guys go. That's my TED Talk. You, by the way, this is just my experience. This is not all of colleges. This is not everyone's experience. This is my experience. And, like, you don't have to feel the same or feel a certain way. I don't think that, like, art college or just college in general, like, there's places and time for everything. But that's just my experience and why I don't draw anymore. And, like, I guess what I've learned, what I didn't learn, and what was difficult for me. Like, so yeah. Let's play some Genshin! Sorry for being a little bitch for an hour. Okay. Now you guys know my art background. And that's why I don't do art anymore. Na, 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 na. I'm just trying to remember when started the whole conversation. I don't know. Must have started talking about something with college. I don't know, something. Yo, everybody who watched the ad, thank you for watching the ad and supporting the channel. It helps a ton. Now, the most artistic thing about me is just like being a spaz and streaming. That's really it. But that's okay. I mean, it's valid though. Shitty experience from shitty people. Yeah, it's like, it's really, you know, it's just like, I guess I wouldn't be streaming, you know, or whatever. But, yeah, it's just like, it was like my life's work, right? Like, I wanted to do this so badly. I wanted to work in the gaming industry. I wanted to do, like, XYZ. And they're like, your existence doesn't matter. Your artwork, because we don't like you, doesn't matter. You're not here to make friends. Everyone here is your enemy. And you are pointless. No one's gonna hire you. You're worthless, and we don't want you. Like, that was the experience. You're expendable, get out of here. Like, that's how it was. And honestly, as someone who now is like on a side bar of the industry, like, as a content creator, I talk to game developers occasionally behind the scenes. I know people who work in the industry. I can tell you that none of that is true. And that's some, like, major BS and some, like, weird kind of crappy manipulation that just ain't true. Like, and the industry is small, yes. And with that kind of attitude, no one's gonna want to work with you. They were also just really uppity about, like, the kids who, like, thought that their poop didn't stink, right? They, like, really very, like, think that they're great, you know? And they're newbies, right? Like I don't think I'm a perfect artist by any means. Like, that's why I was going to school. But like all the people who were very undertrained and very whatever, they're like, yes, keep being a narcissist, but be mean to everyone around you. And I'm like, oh, it's just not, you know, I think that we're all learning that, like, in a place where you work a job that is not a typical job, and you act as someone who is hard to work with or unenjoyable to work with or negative towards others, and like and isn't able to work with other people because you're in competition and think you're better than them. I can tell you real quick, it doesn't matter how good you are at anything. If you are it's true, the scene is small enough that people will know, and people will be like, yo, that person, we don't like working with them. And it doesn't matter how great you are. You could be like the freaking god tier, like messiah of art, and nobody wants to work with you because you're not humble. You know, like the world is changing, and we have access to the internet and all these things, you know, and at the end of the day, like, people don't want to be people don't want to be a part of that if you're just a turd. That's all that needs to be said. If you're a turd, people don't want to be a part of that. Like, it's really that simple. If you're unlikable, people don't want to work with you, like, in that way. Like, you have to find a way to a happy medium there somehow. But yeah. Anyway, long story short, doing good though, Futaba. How was your day? I hope it was lovely, and thanks for blessing us with your community. I was just talking about why I quit art and my art school experience, so I apologize. You came in while I was being a bitch. Hopefully you can get back into art one day. I would like it. I try more often than I want to admit. And then I get really sad. Because, like, all of the feelings of, like, not being enough and everybody judging you feels. And then also, have you guys ever been good at something and you quit it, and when you go back, you're not as good anymore? Like, that's just how everything is. And so it's, like, between the toxic, like, feeling of, like, worthlessness and then the feeling of, like, having all this expectation of what I once was, it's, like, it's just hard. You know? I don't know if that makes sense. But sometimes I want to be creative. And then with my health, learning things has become really hard. Yeah! Yes, please. Can I have another coffee at some point? No rush. If you eat your dinner first, okay? Learning things has become really hard, and that is something that I really hope in the future, because, like, back in the day, and I know this sounds, like, really, like, narcissistic, so please don't take it, like, in the wrong way, because I know we all learn at different speeds in different ways, but, like, before I got sick, I was a fairly capable person. I've never had an easy job learning or memorizing or whatever, but it was something that if I tried and I put the work in, I could do it. I could do anything. I could figure it out, you know? Like, it didn't matter what it was. If I sat down and put my nose to the grindstone, I could do it. And then I got sick. And then I became really, really bad at learning things. And that mental drain. And then because I got bad at learning things, then I got embarrassed because, like, it's not like I've always been bad at learning things and I've had to cope with that. It's like, I'm like, dang it, Mizu, why can't you just be normal and learn this thing like everybody else? You're so dumb. Like, you know, that inner dialogue of, like, negativity. I don't know if that makes sense. So it's like, even, like, it leaks into my stream sometimes too, because, like, I'll be lazy about, like, setting up a tech thing or like playing a new game for the first time on stream because I'm embarrassed I'm gonna be bad at it or not use it right, and then everyone's gonna be like, bruh, it's so easy, what's wrong with you? And then I get frustrated and embarrassed, so I just don't. She knows the Naraka. I don't know if I know the Naraka devs. I have spoken to one before though, I will say, but no. Hateful teachers who never made it an artist. It's true. And even, like, I have, like, really bad habits. This is just something that, like, I've even went to therapy over. Probably need to go to more therapy, but it's inconvenient right now. In school, when I was in high school, when I was going to artwork there, everybody like told me that being an artist was like a stupid job or whatever, and I wasn't allowed to pursue it. Like all of my advisors would make fun of me. And during my off time, like in high school, I would have like, I took extra art courses, you know? So I would finish my homework, and then during my like, I took like a study hall, or I'd have like extra time in another class, and I would start working on my art assignment because I had extra art assignments, and my teachers would tell me I wasn't allowed to work on my art assignments when I was in study hall or during other classes, and instead to read, because art is fun and I'm not allowed to be doing things for fun in my off time, and that is an impractical skill. So what I realized is, like, as an adult, that whenever I am doing anything that is like relaxing and stuff, like Nerve and I have had deep conversation about this. Like in my off time, I don't play games for fun. I only play them on stream and to make content, and it's really toxic because it's the same mentality. If I'm not doing something productive for my job, or like why am I relaxing? It's almost like I can't even enjoy a TV show. I should be just like mindlessly listening to YouTube, because if I have the energy to pay attention to something, why am I not cleaning? Why am I not doing this? And it's like, it's so bad. Don't be like that. But like, it's like, you know, you don't, it's like the more that I've like gotten older, I'm 26 now, and it's like the more I look back, every once in a while there's like you know when someone says something really icky to you, and it's like dumb, but it's something you'll never forget. You'll never forget it. That one time that one person said that icky thing to you. It's crazy. The things that make us into the person we are during our juvenile, like young years, it is absolutely baffling. The things that carry over into your adult life that you don't realize. And then when you like start to unpack like all of these things and shit, and you realize, you're like, oh, that is a really bad habit, and I know exactly where that comes from because I was told this by all my teachers. And you're like, well, my parents don't believe that. Why am I believing that? But it's like your teachers were around you all the time. It was like nailed into your brain, all of these like negative things. And so like this inner dialogue and these feelings you have about stuff, like, you know, like but yeah, it's just like something that like, you know, I think I'm like over something and I feel better, and then like I'm doing something and I have this like negative inner thought, and then I'm like, oh my god, that's where that came from. I don't know if that's relatable. Anyway, sorry, we're having way too real of a stream today. Like, but yeah, I'll be honest, in your experience, would you say some people are just so full of themselves that only, I think, I don't want to say something really icky, because I think that I'm an influential person. I think that what I say matters, and I don't want to speak for everyone, but I would say, if there's, and this isn't teachers, this could be anybody in your life, and I think we see, I'll give an example, and this is an extreme example, so please, this is a grain of salt. I don't want to go into it. I don't want to make it political. I just want to say that one thing I've learned in my life, in dealing with a lot of people disliking me and feeling very bullied and harassed, only to then, I have such horrible imposter syndrome now with like 300 views and having people who are kind to me every day and believe in me. I really struggle to accept that into my life, and it's because of so many people being so awful to me and making me feel inhuman and not deserving in so many ways. And it's something that I struggle and still have to like find ways to get through. And I think if you guys like have seen, what's that YouTuber who got arrested that's been the big drama everywhere? Again, I don't want to get too like into the weeds about this. Let's brush it off, make it brief. You guys know what I'm talking about. But Casey, what is it? What, Angie? The one who like abused their kids, and they were part of the 6 passengers. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'm reading the chat in my other screen because I'm scrolled up in chat over here. Anyway, someone's gonna say it and I'm gonna be like, that's the one. Anyway, long story short, YouTubers had a family channel, then they got rid of the family channel, then recently they were arrested for abusing their children. It's all this drama. Anyway, it's been covered like crazy. of like, yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. See, you guys know when I explain it, but like I can't think of the name. Anyway, the name doesn't matter. Okay, so I've been watching, because I watch a lot of like true crime, like psychology, weird shit, whatever. Yes, that one. And so I watch a lot of this stuff, and what I find really interesting, and it's also helpful to me, is when people are like talking about these like characteristics and these like ideas and this whatever that people freaking talk about, right? So like it makes me be like, I know someone like that in my life. I know someone like that. That's what that characteristic is that hurt me, or like what to avoid. And this is how I make like healthy boundaries, or whatever, right? And so when you listen to these people, I've listened to their phone calls before they were arrested. Hey, Lynn, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Approval Squad. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, this is super. Usually we're super not serious. We're all about having fun and goofiness here and a distraction from life. I am so sorry. We're getting way too much in the weeds. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our family. Anyway, so I've been listening to tons and tons and tons of YouTubers, blah, 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 like talk about this, right? And they're talking, and I listen to her speak of her like righteousness on her like YouTube, and then like her whatever thing that she taught people and took courses and taught other people how to parent and blah, 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 blah. And same with the other person she was partnered with, this bad parent, right? And it really made me think, because like I wasn't like, nothing horrible like this happened to me. No. But it really made me realize this. And then the way she spoke when she was like in court apologizing, pleading guilty. Like I realized that, and it was very insincere. Like it just like, ugh. And it really made me think, and I was like, what makes a person like this? And I realized that there is a little tendril of whatever this is in so many people that I have experienced in my life. And there is something severely wrong with people who specifically hold a place of power over other people and get off on that, especially with children and youthful minds. It could even go into collegehood, right? Like, and I realized that when I was growing up, I felt like I could be 50 and I could have 5 masters and I could be accomplished and I would still not be enough. Like that's like what I felt being taught by these adults in this small town I grew up in. And what I realized is like these are people whose maybe their dreams were crushed by someone, or they learned like something bad, or someone took power away from them. And so they get off on squashing and taking power away from others. And it's especially gross when it's to children, because children are so, you don't realize how big and impactful these like times in our youth are, you know, and stuff. And so I just think that it just makes me reflect on that of like, what did that person mean? Why did it hurt me? Why would they feel the need to say something like that? Like, what does that say about them, not me? And like, how can I be a better person in life and a better influencer as an influencer? And also, like, how do I, if I meet these kind of people in my life, like that hold power and get off on squashing others, how do I deal with that and not let that hurt me or trigger those like old thoughts in me, and like how to deal with that and feel confident in myself and realize like I'm a person, I am existing, I am valid, you know, and everything. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, there you go. Asma, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Poop Squad. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you're from. Thank you so much for all the love. Welcome to the family. Okay, we'll play Genshin and have a fun time and not talk about this shit anymore. So sorry. But yes, it's bitterness. I think that that's a really good emotional description of it's bitter. Bitter. I think PewDiePie's thing is so wonderful. He got canceled for that. Do you know that? People are like, oh, must be nice to like be so rich that you can draw every day for 100 days or whatever. I'm like, anybody can do that. Leave the poor man alone. It's inspiring to people like me who gave up up on their love for stuff because we just don't feel like we can do it anymore and somebody crushed our soul. Okay? The fact he showed even his crappy drawings made me feel better about myself. It's a beautiful thing. Leave the man alone. He has a child. He's living his life. He lives in Japan. He deserves it. Go leave him alone. Anyway, I really like that. I really like that. It's a good example. Yeah. VXC, how are you doing? I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so behind on chat. Aw, thank you. Mizu a hug and head pass. Thank you. Give it on because my mom said my art was bad. I would never be a good artist, and I stopped drawing it, and she would have given half for a drive and proved me wrong, but did the opposite. Oh no, I'm so sorry. See, I know it's different, but I feel that, and I'm sorry to hear that, and I love you. And I hope you follow your dreams and do things for yourself and know that you're valid. Dude, you were too OP and you got nerfed. True. But now I'm a streamer, so it's good for everybody, right? I'm here for you now. But yeah, I feel like no fun allowed. Only productions gets drilled into us when we are in the middle. Yes! It's not healthy. It's created really bad, toxic things in my life. I still have a lot of dreams where in school, and me too! Oh my god, I had one last night. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like, the same people. By the way, I graduated one of 8 students, and I grew up in a town of less than 1,000 people. And I'm an only child, so my life is unfortunate. And then when I went to college, it was only 30 students in my class. So just a FYI. Very, very strange situations. But yeah, it applies to everyone. And then, like, for instance, in just our small town, you get away with stuff because we're desperate for teachers. And it's like the town doesn't like you. They're like, and the teacher was mean to you and like did something that like is against code of conduct. They don't care. They're like, but we like that teacher. Like, so it's, yeah. Anyway, okay, I can see the bottom of the chat now. I'm so sorry. He was canceled. Well, a little bit. Yeah, there was like a bunch of people being like, oh my god, PewDiePie is so cringe. Like this is so disgusting. Rich people like is having hobbies for fun. I'm like, I think we all... can we just talk about the fact that nobody has hobbies anymore and that's really toxic and all of us should do more things for fun because all we do is watch TV or scroll our social media phones and nobody has hobbies and everybody used to have hobbies and that's weird? They're like, PewDiePie, you're so rich. You don't understand that real people don't have time for hobbies. I'm like, dude, he literally did something for like 30 minutes every day for 100 a day. I think everybody could make time for that if they wanted to. What are you on about? Stop. And then that leads me into, can we all just stop being so angry and upset all the time? Let's find peace in our life and happiness and lift each other up. And if you have that negative thought, let it come in. And then let it go and continue on. More PMA is important because it doesn't matter who you're negative of or if they even deserve your negativity. All you do is give them more attention. It does nothing to them. All it does is hurt you. And life is precious. The energy we spend thinking and doing things is precious. We only have so much time on this earth. And what would you like to spend it doing? And if you're constantly always negative, all of the positive things that can come in your life will slowly come less and less because you won't be in the right mental space to even accept them. And you'll lose out on so many things that could lift you up in this world. And I can tell you as someone who really struggles with being a pessimist, if it's not obvious by the conversation that we just had. And it's something I work on every day. People are like, Mizu, I can't be positive. It's not. I'm like, bro, you're preaching to the choir. I have it tattooed on my wrist right next to my hand. So every single day when I'm being a little bitch, I see PMA, positive mental attitude. And I'm like, and I look down and I'm like, damn it, Mizu, you're being a turd. Remember your PMA. And I look at it and I'm like, that's permanent on my body forever. So every time I pick up my phone and I'm grumpy, I see it in my right hand and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to take some pause. I tattooed it on me so I see it every day. So yeah, anyway, yeah. But yeah, PewDiePie had dozens of comments like that. Yeah, people are making like TikToks. Nerva's the one who even made me aware of that. I love PewDiePie. He's my biggest inspiration. If you guys didn't know, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye. My life. I wouldn't be here without them. Parent named in Fred, and now as a little Fred with his groin got another from mosquito that gets a blooming pink flower. I think a lot of time as people are redirecting they don't want to deal with their own life, and they just yeah, it's like the things that we say. One thing that I've really realized is I see a lot of it, and I'm not a parent, so please take what I say as a grain of salt, because I don't plan on ever being a parent. I have too many health issues, and I don't want to pass my genetics on, and I don't have the maternal vibe. I love animals, and if I ever feel like having a baby, I can adopt or be a part of someone else and be a godparent or an aunt, or like, it's just not something that's in my cards right now. But I think that I see a lot of people who have children for the sake of having children, and then when they get angry or upset, because children, of course, do dumb things, just like we all make mistakes. I don't like, I sit down and I hear the words we say to children or other people or teachers say to children. And one thing we have to realize is we're all just humans, this like thing existing, having a unique experience, which is just baffling, right? Like, we're not NPCs in a simulation. Everybody is like having this separate moment, and no matter how old or young you are still an autonomous being experiencing life, and that, no matter what age, deserves respect, whether you're 1 or you're 90. And I think that we forget that, like, when we speak to children, that like they still, their opinions, their feelings, their whatever, they might seem crazy to us, but to them, they're the world. I don't know. Oh, too deep a stream. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. Feelings. We're supposed to be getting away from the world, not into it more. Mizu's feelings and thoughts just exploding today. But yeah, I think it's just things. I'm a existential crisis person who struggles with happiness and confidence in myself, and constantly spirals out of control about the meaning of life way too often than I'd like to admit. And I think my whole life I've felt like I'm on the outside looking in and staring at people who do bad things to people and hurt other people, and why they possibly could do what they do. Why? And I can't tell you. Also, Orange, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I can't tell you the obscene amount of time I spend just thinking, why? Why do we hurt people? Where does that come from? Like, why do I not understand that? Like there's certain really negative feelings that like people exude and do to other people, and in my 26 years, I have still not been able to come to why. I'm still pondering it, but I think a lot of it comes from the only thing I've ever come to is like, I think a lot of people don't sit down and think. Like, obviously we all know that everyone around us isn't an NPC and we're not in a simulation, right? But I think that when people do nasty things to each other, they're living life like they're the main character. I think we all do it sometimes, But I think like we like sitting down and pondering, like seriously thinking about what it means that so many people are existing simultaneously, and your actions directly affect them, and they have a unique experience about that. I think, like, of course, we all know this to be true. It's like, no, duh. But seriously thinking about what that means and how big of the whole picture is. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's dumb. But that's all I can come up with. That's all I can come up with is that people don't think about other people existing. They only care about their own existence, even though they don't think they do, and then they be mean. That's the only thing that I can pause. If they just feel like being mean and like being mean, I don't get it. That's out of the question. They're like, yes, I love that they're hurting. Do it more. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's over my head. But yeah. Yep. PMA, pizza, mozzarella, Alfred. Oh, bottom. The PMA, and it's like positivity, and like above it, and it's like pizza, mozzarella, Alfredo. You know what? The more I have those 3 things in my life, the more positive I am. Absolutely. Yo, Cage, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Poopa Squad. But yeah. Oh yeah, citronella is nice for the mosquitoes. You right. Also, Tougher, how you doing? How you doing? How is everybody doing? The base streamer, at least you liked it. At least you're not like, yo, Mizu, I've been your mod, and you need to let me go because I can't be a part of this. Like, no, thank you. We're just still cavemen chasing after the mammoth with our sticks sometimes. Oh my god, so true. Anyway, Starfruit, Futaba, Shima, Lola, Tougher, like everybody else. I didn't list everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you've been here while I'm existentially ranting. I usually don't do this. I usually try to be fun and happy and positive and away from the world and all of that. And I hope I didn't say anything that like hurt anyone's feelings or was too weird or too controversial. Like, that's not my goal. I want to be a good influence and a fun person to be around. But I appreciate you all. So mwah. Mwah. Kisses. Oh god, there's another ad. But real orb pondering out. Mizu, you and I have the same thought sometimes. I'm a bit older than you, but I definitely feel the same thing about your ability to put it into words as a man. Thank you! You're gonna make me cry because it means more than I can tell you, because I think we all get like the little mean and nasties, or we're not always our best selves, right? But sometimes like these things just drive me insane and I become not the best person because I'm just like exploding on the inside from like trying to be a good person and also understand why people do the things they do. And so I don't know, I think about it a lot because I feel like I want to have an impact on this world, and I think my actions are important. And I think a lot of you come here because you believe in that too. And I just think that it's important, the things that I do and the person that I represent. And so I spend a lot of time thinking like, how could we fix this? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys not thinking I'm a crazy rambling psycho from the middle of the woods. Sometimes it's probably what I am, but you know. So thank you. I appreciate it. Had the best pizza yesterday. Was a food truck and they had an actual fire oven. Let's go. Menu item PMA or PMS. Positive meats. We need to dude. Let's make an Italian restaurant and then we name it all like really not what it's about, like little like what are those called? The letters that represent a saying, like a motto. Thank you to everyone who watched the ad. Thank you. Thank you for watching that. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's only acronyms. The whole entire restaurant is just acronyms. Yes, that thing. And but it mean like it's like that, like pasta meat sauce. It's so funny. It would be really good. This is not at all what people are gonna think of. Probably get canceled for that. Poo pasta everywhere. You guys are on fire. Oh my god, we're never gonna play the game. That's where like people rant on their issues. Sometimes it's easy to let it stew, but getting it out. I think I agree. Like I feel like we have like a good like sometimes I'm like, okay, Mizu, you've done a little too much lately. But I think like it's also important because I think if I'm like, yo, this thing that happened to me, inappropriate, gotta tell you about it. Maybe like all of us are like, think about that thing. And then if there was that one little lurker in the back who's kind of a weirdo, sometimes they're like, oh yeah, and then they'll just never do it. You know, like I think that's good too. like I self-doubt and imposter shit. Oh my god, story of my life. Where do people get the confidence that I need in my life? People are like, yo, you gotta like put it out into the world so it can happen. You know, tell everybody I'm gonna be the next PewDiePie. And I'm like, let me go in the corner. I have gravel under your feet. Ha! Like. Who said I don't think you're crazy rambling psycho? Also, we sub for that. Oh my god. I tried Detroit style pizza begrudgingly and the bastards sold me. I'm still coping with it. It was so good. Wait, really? See, I feel like I'm usually not a deep dish lover. So now I'm like, I feel what you mean. I would begrudgingly have to try it too. Alfredo spaghetti special. We're not kid friendly at this restaurant. Woo! I love you guys. Oh my gosh. A poo pie. Mizu and Pooh, a tale as old as time. I'm not crying, you're crying. Okay, yeah, I set your stupid beacons up, woman. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. Oh man. Why are okay, do you guys want to see something? I'm so sorry. I have another tangent. I have a problem and I haven't. Okay, you guys have to promise me that we're like close. We're close. We're close enough that you're not gonna judge me, okay? This is a safe space, okay? Right? So have you guys seen the game Infinite Craft? Oh no, Chase! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Poo Poo Squad alert, where it's like all the other games, right? And then you combine it, and then you make things. So I made pee and poop and fart. So I thought, oh man, I should make shart. And I couldn't. So I went on a journey. And I feel like I can't play this game anymore because see, I made stink. Like this is like the order of which I made things, right? And I just went on a journey because I was like, man, why can't I make, you know, a shart? I got poop, I got pee, I got fart. Where's the shart, man? Where's the shart? I'm trying to find where it began because it's very obvious. Oh yeah, here it is. I went on a journey and I'm just gonna take you on the journey just for a second. So we got shit, manure, fertilizer, sewage, flatulence, gas, toxic waste, pollution, fartulence, biohazard, toilet paper, air. I clean bomb, clean toilet, bathroom crap. Still can't make shart. Mustard gas. Chemical warfare. Can't make shart. Paper towel, bidet gas. And I am the proud creator of bidet gas. And crap gas. I coined the term in the game for the first time, crap gas and bidet gas. You're welcome. Bendy, thank you for the follow. Okay, we kept going. I got bidetane, bidet gas, bank, shit coin, as you do. Still no shart. Bidet gas, stinky pando. I got crap coin as well. Like, where are these coming from? Washlet, and then somehow we got away. Clean sumo, cleaning bum, cleaning crap mustard. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. You're coming into the most off the freaking cuff stream ever. I'm so sorry. Hi, I'm Mizuki. If you guys are new here, I'm Mizuki, the 3D VTuber to Unity Engine. I do make a lot of poop jokes, but usually we're like cozy, silly stream. But today we're just like going on like a manic spiral. So yeah, I had to stop playing that after I got the first discover of Code Miko, but banned, don't Twitch. What? Wait, Code Miko banned on Twitch? You made that? How? VTuber is. My VTuber, not like all of this. These are just the but yeah, my my model, all in Unity. This is a Unity engine, Unity game. We got like all of my rooms are here. All the coding goes through Unity and stuff. Obviously, we didn't model it in Unity. It's modeled in Blender, but then it's exported and it all goes through Unity. So technically, I'm a Unity game. Anyway. The front page VTuber. Pee, poop, shitcoin, bidet. God, don't say that. So anyway. And Nerva is the maker of it. Yeah, that's Nerva. Hi, Maging. So yeah. Okay, we're almost maybe done. I don't know how long this goes. You guys are going on a journey because this happened like a month ago. So we had crap mustard, crap sandwich, cleaning shitcoin, which would be embezzlement. I got the brown lantern. I made the Green Lantern. But I somehow made the Brown Lantern, which is just funny in the context of things. And then I made the Green Tooth. Oh my god. And then anyway, global warming and greenhouse gases came from it, dude. That's what I thought. Poop and wind should make shart. Literally, this whole entire time, I'm just trying to make shart. I'm just trying to make shart. I still haven't gotten there, okay? Then we got Ethereum, crypto scam, crap change, bidet paper, which makes no sense because a bidet cleans your butt with water. So there's that. We're going. And then I just went on a tangent, okay? I was like, I don't know, random stuff, greenhouse gas again. And then we got dirty toilets, some weird ones. I don't know where those came from. Porta potty, diarrhea, outhouse. Then I went on a food tangent because I was like, I'm not gonna get it. Then somehow I went back to poop again. I have fart. I just can't make shart. I make poo and odor. Then God of toilet. Now this is one of my most proud moments, okay? I am the coiner of the god of toilet, okay? All hail me, your streamer Mizuki, okay, is the god of toilets. You heard it here, it's mine. Kelsey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Poopa Squad. Hello. Okay. The cleaning god, janitor, bidet god. I got that one too. There. Bidet religion. We went on a confession. Flush. A god of toilet paper, which I'm also incredibly proud of. Okay. The cult of the god of toilet paper. Cult of green methane toot. Bidet wine. And then I made holy shit and holy crap, but still, not a shirt. Bidet wine worship. Poo wine was you before. It just goes on. Poo cults, poo stuff, shit face, crap face, all the things. I give up. I can't get sharts. I even got Poo Cupid, which apparently someone already made. I can't. I couldn't get it. Oh, but I did. Don't worry. I did eventually. I couldn't do it. Then I come back. I get a bunch of weird other... I made crap potion. Okay? Like a crap house, crap stew, crap stone. At this point, I'm putting poop into everything. But this was the breakthrough. The crap river. Which somehow turned into piss. And puddle and whiz and wizard. P. PP. And PP plus crap equals shart. It took that long. And then I had a lot of these. So these are my discoveries. On the way to not the shard. Vegan shart. Poo shart. And then she did. Why are there so many pee-pee poo-poos? Pee-pee poo-poo. These are all ones I discovered for the first time. Narcissist Twitch. I was trying to get more foods and stuff, but there you guys go. That is the journey of me. And my all the discoveries I have to make. Just to because I was like, I'll be damned if I can make poo and I can make crap and I can make fart. Well, I can't. I make shart. And wind plus poop. What? Pee plus poop is not a shart, man. I'll die on that hill anyway. If you didn't understand my humor, now you do. And then everybody unfollowed in that moment. That was the moment that everybody canceled Mizu. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, my proudest accomplishment is, you know, the god of toilet paper and toilets and of course, you know, crap gas. The first thing that I was to discover in my journey. Lemon Access, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Poople Squad. I am so sorry you came in at this time. Okay, let's play some Genshin. I never thought I would see such a sight. Wait, tell me about the mountain. Are you interested in having some potential geographer? Curiosity concerning the source of spring water in order to study it. Potions are useless against it to serve no purpose, so I reckon that I should take them. Oh, toilet paper god! I don't... Which one was I? I was the god of toilet paper. I was the first to discover that on Infinite Craft, and now I am retired from Infinite Craft because I did it, and I'm the god of toilet too, which makes sense now that I see that gif. You know what? It makes sense! It makes sense! Anyway, chat, how are you doing tonight? How are you doing? Thanks for going on this really strange journey that I've been on tonight. Yeah. Tell me what plans you got for this week. Besides whatever this is. Okay, they serve no purpose with me, so I reckon you should take them. Oh, okay, so she's giving us potions because she's not going up there. And then I have a letter for Cyrus. Ali, I'm glad you're doing great. Mizu likes to say we are the Poopa Squad because Poopa equals doggo, but she lies. I don't know what you're talking about. We shall now be known as the cult of the god of toilet paper. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel, Nerva? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Poopa Squad. I would tell you weirdest disturbing pickup line. Okay, I'm game. It better be appropriate, though. I never thought I would see such a sight in Mondstadt. What are you mumbling about? Okay, does she have anything more? I'm kind of tired of her. We're gonna skip through it. Toilet paper emote? Honestly, at this point, we probably do. Probably do need a toilet paper emote. It's about time. It's about time. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I pooped my pants. Can I get in your... Oh! I'm out, monkey ball. Why is that something that someone has totally seriously said to someone before? I was gonna say something really bad, but I never mind. Genius! Oh my gosh. Oh, it reminds me of that gif I showed my parents and my dad started crying laughing. Because there's like this like TikTok short that I saw, and he's like in the middle of it. He's in the middle of it, like the living room, and the two guys are like sitting there talking, and the guy's like, "Dang it!" And he's like, "What?" He's like, "I just shit my pants." And he's like, "What? What is that? What does that mean?" Like, he's like, "Dude, I pooped my pants." And he's like, what? What do you mean you pooped your... It's like, what? How? What? He's like, what? And he's like, dude, it's fine. It happened. What? He's like, it happens? What does that mean? And he's like, yeah, man, you know, I just, like, forgot where I was. I missed the toilet. He's like, you're in the living room. And he's like, I missed. Like, oh, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, sorry, enough poop talk. There's too many new people here. We're being weird. Hi! Agapalissa, hello! Thank you! Here, okay, to reset the mood. Oh, Mom, okay, I'll come back with mommy voice. To reset the mood, watch my Avatar trailer, because we'll re-normalize the chat. Hold on, I'll be back.
What do you feel? Nothing.
You did that on purpose, Brings the Whoops. You did it on purpose because you knew that I would come back with mommy voice and then you would have me look like this. What were you thinking? Are you trying to embarrass me in front of all the brand new viewers? How is everybody doing? I hope you're having a lovely day coming in, hanging out with the... Thank you. Thank you. I literally can't do it. I can't hold the mommy voice. Okay, well, I'm sorry. We'll bring the mommy voice back. Chat, how are you doing today? I hope that you're enjoying our time together. Thanks for hanging out. You caught me. I knew that you were up to no good. Over here giving me googly eyes, expecting me to do mommy voice, trying to make an embarrassment out of me. What were you thinking? I guess you still get a kiss. Because you asked. Sound looking like yelling, oh, thank you! Your VTuber model looks kind of amazing. Thank you! I appreciate it. You guys are so nice. Thank you for all the love. Thank you. I'm having the toppest of top mornings. Let's go! Top of the morning! I'm sorry. My name is Jacksepticeye. No, man. What a day. Today has been something. Today has been something. Oh man. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. I'm going insane. The Genshin lore is too much to complete. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna get crazy. So I never... You had the top-headed monocle when I said... I said I can't participate in yours. It's okay, Monkey. Don't worry about it. I mean, you could always just for fun. I think it's on mobile, too. You can check it out. But yeah. Hopefully it didn't come off across rude. No, you're fine, Maging. Thank you for the suggestions. Thanks for putting it in there. I'm sure Nerva will go check it out because he's like the Unity main schmans. Oh, I forgot to go back to him. Shaking my head. Cyrus is busy completing snowy stuff. What does that mean? I'm gonna have to go look. I must have 2 quests trying to fight for Cyrus's love. They're just at war with each other. Who can have his love? Nobody at this point. Yeah, so I never really got, like, I went to, I played the game when Genshin first came out, and then I went back and thinking, I went back and like I played until I think that the update for Inazuma, and then after that, oh my god, go away, go away, no, let me finish my quest. My dailies are too much to handle, please. Okay. I got to like Inazuma, but I was always like bum rushing to like complete everything via the because like every time there was a new event, they were like, yo, you have to be through like all the story and everything like that, and I would always like rush through it and then like not get to and like properly enjoy it and everything. So I restarted it in like January, February. I'm not that far. We're still like finishing like up the section of like in Leeway to then go to Inazuma, but I've been like taking my sweet freaking time, and I play other games too, and also my content has been a mess all year long. So I've been a mess all year long. But anyway, anyway, I've just been really enjoying like getting back into it. So I think it'll make the lore as well like more enjoyable to like cohesively go through it and like not feel rushed or whatever and everything. So I'm like excited for it and stuff. You should take your time and have fun. I feel like most people too who have ever like done that and then like regret doing that in any game, they're like, damn it. And it's always like, oh, I don't want to go back and redo it, but then also like you know. But hashtag no regrets. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Or even my whole thought about it, because people are like, no, don't do it. I was like, worst comes to worst, I like genuinely can always go back to that account. It doesn't not exist. Like, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? It helps that each nation's storylines are pretty standard. See, that's nice too. That's nice if they're like fairly like separate and you can enjoy them. So like, of course, it's like there's more characters out and it's not the same as like going on with it as it like came out. Exactly, right? But I've been really enjoying it, at least doing it this way. It's been fun. Good night, Brings the Loves. I'm glad you were here for this magical journey that was today's stream. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night and everything. Also, I think you were saying earlier that you want to get back into pixel art, and I didn't respond to that one because I missed some of the chats and everything. Pixel art is like so like hard in my brain to understand as like someone who's like really, but I love it. I'm obsessed with pixel art. I think it was you, right? Was it you? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm obsessed with pixel art, and I really someday, I think if I ever start doing art again, that would be something that I want. Dude, it's so good. Bro, 8-bit Mizu? I guess I'm not 8-bit. I have a pixel thing. Oh, shit. We can't use Pixelzuki. I forgot. Okay, so how we set up the new way of like see-throughness on my VTuber, it makes like the VTubers still get affected, like the screen gets affected now, where before it was only VTuber got affected, but we had to change things, so now it affects everything. So now you guys have to watch Genshin in 1080 or like 180p. Maybe it's a vibe. Honestly, This kind of cute. Why is it cute? Why is Navia kind of adorable in like pixel version? She's kind of, look at the primo. Why is it kind of adorable? Title my stream. I have a really bad PC. But anyway, I love pixel art. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, right. Me running on a potato, right? It kind of is a vibe. Did I do them all? I can't. Yeah. Oh yeah, make it nice and crispy. Make it nice and crispy. Dude, look at it. I kind of love it. I kind of love it. I could see myself doing this as a joke sometime. Dude, mobile Genshin goes on. Wait, it exists?
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
See. What if? Those are really cute, by the way. Just for the lulz, I low-key wanna title my stream, be like N64 Genshin. Let's see what people say. Just for a tiny bit, nothing important. Oh, let me. Oh, wait, does it affect it? Oh, that's weird. Just leave it right there because it looks good like that. Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
This would have been a great April Fool's joke. Man, missed opportunities. Missed opportunities. I feel like dude, this is so funny to me. Oh, man. Dude. What would look cute in it? Let's see Yao Yao. It's so funny. Why does it look so good? Why does it look so good? First, thank you for the follow. Oh my god, why are there so many? Hold on, we'll leave my VTuber off. And we'll just or wait, what about what if I put my VTuber but put it chibi? And then in the corner. Oh wait, I forgot that how far, see if I'm here, it changes it. If I'm close to the screen, it's more pixeled. If I'm farther away. Cause it's a filter in there. Dude, why is it so cute? Okay, let's go fight something. I want to fight something. Yo, thank you guys for the follows and everybody who had the ad. Thank you for watching the ad. Why is it such a vibe? I love the mini map. I feel like I'm playing Minecraft. Imagine all the new people thinking something's wrong with their PC, bro. What's going on? Why does it look like this? And we're just oh my god. Wait, let's go do a boss. Let's go do a boss. I think that'll be funny. Oh my gosh. Is this what people with bad eyesight see? Oh no. That's so tragic. Okay, let's do the seahorse one. Let's do the seahorse one, yeah. Streamer, your bitrate is low. Fixed now. Some people, this probably drives their eyes nuts. We won't do it too long. I find it really satisfying to look at. It's kind of interesting. It looks intentional. It's kind of low-key crazy. Mom, can I get Genshin? No, we don't have Genshin. Okay, you ready? They just see it. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that I upped my world level. I'm actually gonna have to try. Bow Bow, how are you doing? I was not prepared for the seahorsey. Owie! How's the team called? I'm just using random characters if that's what you're asking. I don't use anything fancy. I just play by how I feel. People don't draw. Yeah, they just see it. That's why they're so good at pixel art. They live their life in low res. Ah! Okay. I definitely don't have the good people to be out doing this, like, against the Electro, except, like, only Chevy, and she's not really the best pyro to have around, but that's okay. We're just having funsies, and that's all that matters. It looks so satisfying in pixel, low-key. Like, I'd be so excited to play this game. Why does it look so good? Staying with 8K graphics only for a trend of streamers to play it in 8-bit? Dude, that'd be so funny. Yo, we should do that as a troll. Like, when Stellar Blade comes out, we should play it in 8-bit filter as a joke. That would be really funny. People are like, oh my god, I knew it! This game is... I feel like the thumbnails gotta look super... Yeah! I just scoot it over because I have to adjust it for like the correct pixel look. Why is the carrot going crazy? Because I'm in chibi mode and I wiggle. Physics get a little crazy when chibi happens because the bones get bigger but the hitbox for it all doesn't, kind of thing. So it's just like... He's almost dead, whether we try or not. Ta-da! Bye-bye, pretty lady. Ta-da! It's written in runes. A new Naraka season in 2 days. Wait, is it that close? Oh my god, I need to grind the battle pass. Ah! It's written in PS1, cubes and pixels. Real 2010 stuff. It's fun. I like it. Cubes and pixels, doop I do.
Ah, chibi voice. Okay, I do chibi voice. I'm hungry now. I might have to have second dinner. It was good. It was good. Good time. We do good time. Hypostasis, where are they at? I have to look at my book. I don't know which one that is. Enemies! One, like any of these? Anyone? I actually need this one anyway, like more of these so that works. We'll go this way. It's easier. I can't read shit! It's okay, I'll find it. This is so weird! I wish I could stare red. I can't do it to my screen. Only your guys' screen. Oh my goodness. Okay. Paimon, is that you? Oh shit! I forgot I was going the wrong way. Okay, I need to go this way. It is I, Paimon. Okay. Okay, yeah. I changed the stream video quality a few times. I thought my computer was free. Chat, you were right. Everybody's... I told you we're streaming it on the N64, duh! Start streaming any game in the retro tag. Like, you know, and we just like, look at this beautiful retro gameplay! Oh my goodness! Ow! Excuse me! Pardon me! Coming through!
Oh yeah, we're almost there.
Okay. What do you mean looks good?
Okay. This one might be a pain in my tuchus. We'll see. Again, I just upped my thing. Nintendo DS? Aw, shit. Oh. No! The pillars have chunky health now! Yeah, I know he's over there. It's fine. What you doing? What you doing, sir? I don't do enough damage. I don't do enough damage. Where did you go? Are you still above my noggin? Okay, you are. Good. He was on top. Aw, man. You ruined our fun. Yup. I know that Geo's not gonna affect it, but I'm still gonna try to boom the pillars faster. Oh. Well, butt cheeks! You saw nothing! Pillar. Bonk. 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 Oh yeah, I can't use crystal. I always do that. Yeah. It's like 1 second or whatever it does it. Sorry! Like, we're not against anybody's beliefs, but to keep it, like, non-confrontational, no religion, no politics in my chat. Especially out of context. Sorry. Boop, boop, boop. Ah! Man, I done goofed it up, chat. I done goofed. That's okay. We got it. We'll get him. He's probably gonna heal himself. So I want to work on another character. You can get the item you need for them. Oh, true. I can't, though, for, like, either Yao Yao or Newbie. I gotta go somewhere to, like, get the correct stuff that I might not have the world unlocked. Well, Newbie shouldn't. So, yeah. I'm sorry, I thought I could be nice. I'm sorry. It's not about, like, being nice. It's just, like, part of the rules. I personally am a Christian. I don't talk about it. I don't feel it's, like, my purpose to, like, spread the gospel. That's not my purpose in life. It's just that you know, then everybody's like feelings and thoughts are like considered, and we like don't have to, you know. It's just that that's not what my stream's about. That's all. That's all. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do it right now. I might not be able to do it. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. Like, no worries. No worries at all. It's just like that's why. It's nothing against like any one person or whatever. Like, and I appreciate like kindness and stuff. It's just that some people like, you know. So it's like it's not like against anybody's feelings or whatever. Just so everybody, like, you know, it's not a controversial place. Ah, die, you little turd boy! Oh, just offer you need any help. I can't even want to play. You're perfectly fine. Thank you, monkey! I need the Sumero bean. I need to fight the Sumeru. But yeah, still, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Dude, I'm just out here dying. Mizu is dying. Dying. So much bore. Now you look like Mizu boss mode. We do be the boss mode. You're right. You're right. Well, of course I always use my F at the wrong time, and then, well, I guess it just doesn't do damage via the whatever, which is fine. He's still gonna heal though, because he's gonna do that other thing, and he's gonna heal. Casually losing all my characters one by one. Now I can res one. Now I can res one. Did she? Gonna pause. Ah! Why did I do it again? I do it every time. Man. Okay. Heal me! Heal me, little bit. Oh, see, this is the problem. This part, because it's just gonna heal him, right? You need to kill this one, and then I need to do this, and then I need to do this, and then I need to beat the shit out of it. Wait, we did it! Let's go! All right, I'll turn off pixel mode now, but I hope you enjoyed our pixely fun. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun.
Not carrying one at all.
Thank you for joining my TED Talk. Anyway, how is everybody doing today? Thank you. Thank you for all the offer, the help. Okay, wait. Chat. No one's mad. Just a standard stream thing. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not a fan of Genshin, but what makes you so into the game? I just personally, like, I just like story games. So it's like, that's why. So for me, like, I enjoy story games and doing the quests and exploring. Like, those are my two favorite things. And it just happens to be that Genshin is popular, so it's really nice that. But for a long time, I stopped playing because I was always rushing to do the events and everything and stuff. Yo, the next gen update! Woo! But yeah, I really like it just for cozy fun times and stuff. Yeah. It's just casual. I get to explore. There's puzzles, love puzzles, all the beautiful waifus and stuff. I think like that combination is why, but I'm also just a sucker for like anything open world. Like I love like Red Dead Redemption 2. Like it's one of my favorite games of all time. I love I'm trying to think of like other like I love all the Far Cry games and all that. So it's just like kind of like fills the void, like Elden Ring, whatever. Like for me, I'm like Oonga Boonga. I would love to. I most definitely want to explore around and loot all the chests. My OCD compels me. So yeah. The lore and the gameplay, yeah. So like I guess like people really like the story and stuff too, and I've been enjoying it. Like replaying it made me like the story more because before there was like always an event going on, so I was like, I gotta rush through it so I can do the event or it's gonna run out of time. Blah, blah, blah. Like so that's how I felt. Limestone, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Poopa Squad. I hope you're having a lovely day. Now that you're up to your world level, you should start working on artifacts. It'll definitely help. That's true. You're right. But I'm like story, more story. Actually, oh, I need to pin that. I don't think I have that pinned. Where? I'm looking directly at it. Which island is that? This one. I try to pin these because I only have so many. How do we get there? Okay, so we can do more story quests because that was literally the point of today, and I'm over here like ba 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 boop boop boop, not doing any of that toots. Do we have to swim? Oh, to her boat. Go to the Alcor and meet Beto, because we're gonna go to Inazuma. That's our current thing. So you do actually have to like swim to her. Oh. What is this? Yep. Thanks for the welcome. I definitely play the story and the exploring the most. Yeah, see, for me, like, that's the best part. I don't even care. I'm just like, I get to play as, like, sexy waifus and whatever. Like, why does this feel like it's gonna take me? Mr. Stone Thingy, take me over there. Woo! Best way to get over there, yeah. I'm currently trying to catalog the game and annotate on what could be the irrelevant in it. I kind of love that level of OCD, Allie. I'm not gonna lie. Because, okay, you know what's tragic? Can we just talk about what's tragic? Because as someone who has... I restarted the game, right? So I played it a little bit, but not a lot. So I'm, like, definitely not in the new... No, I'm definitely a newbie, right? But then I got to Dragonspine, and I realized that all the quests for Dragonspine and all the voice acting, gone. All the really fun quests, gone. Like, it's like potatoes. And it, like, the charm of, like, bringing you across the game was, like, so tragic and sad to me that it was gone because, like, the event's over. So then that area is like potatoes and not as fun to go to because the event's over and so the fun quests aren't available anymore. So to me, I'm like, I wish, like, drastically, I so drastically wish that, that they would have, like, have a downloadable thing and stuff. But yeah, it's not all the class. It was just the event to show off the new area and the event mainly. I know, but still, it's just not the same. And then it's like all the little pieces. If you're like a lover of the game, then you're like, damn, I can never experience those things again because they were a quest, like an event story, and now I'll never come back. And then it's sad, you know. Okay, I have to pee, so I will be right back. And they used to be voice acted some stuff, and then they don't have it. I know it's because of space for mobile. And, like, download, like, how big the download file is. Because, surprisingly, just, like, if you guys played... It's not Morrowind. What is it? The other one. Thank you, kind sir. Narva, what's the thank you, kind sir come from? Oblivion. There we go. Oblivion. So you guys hear the thank you, kind sir, like, meme and stuff, and, like, you'll be talking to the character, and then, like, they'll be talking their lines, and then they say just, like, a random ass thing in another, like, voice. It's because they had to remove so many voice lines and, like, similar, like, same things. They just reuse the same person to say the same lines because it takes up so much, like, save space. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. think I'm okay. But
Kitchen? Oh, coffee.
can you get that other thing too? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I had to ask Nerva to go get me something. Okay. Let me grab my headphones. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Hi, Psycho. How are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm behind. I'm sorry. I don't know if I said hi earlier. Wow. Lucky important lore and story and temporary events. Yeah, that's sad. We have to go back and watch. I wish it would like lead you to videos of it or something. Like, put it on their YouTube. Give me like a play-by-play. Like all the cinematics, just plop them on a YouTube playlist when the event's over. Like from the Genshin. Just cohesive it for me. Yeah, I would love that. Hi, I'm doing good. How are you? But yeah, I mean, I guess it makes people feel like they need to play it. But yeah. App or tool, you can make a giant board, connect all the dots like a mental map. That's so fun. I love that. I love the attention to detail and the OCD because that's me. I love that kind of stuff. Do I ever commit that hard? Probably not, but sometimes I feel like I'm going to. I for a while wish someone did that with Naraka because like every single item in Naraka has like descriptions and like events and stuff, and there's like pieces that I'm like, man, I wish that I had the dialogue from, maybe I should go over there instead. I wish I had the dialogue from like all of the events for each character and different things that have come out because there's like Easter egg lore in there and I will never go back and look at it again. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like there's definitely some stuff that like I only know because there was like an event at one time. And I played that event, but like to like all the new players, and then also like me remembering it, like more so than anything. Like I don't know about you, but I've watched the whole entire Harry Potter series. Harry Potter, yeah. I almost was saying Harry Potty, like that was the Harry Potter series. Like I've watched the whole entire Harry Potter series like at least like 5 times through. No, more than that, easily 10. But like every time I'm like, if you ask me to like tell you like the whole entire plot to like one of the movies, I'm like same with Star Wars or like the Hobbit, any of those. Like I don't know what's wrong with me, but like 6 months goes by and it's gone. It's gone. It's my brain. It has erased it. My short-term memory just likes to delete shit. You know what I mean? My brain just wipes it. It's gone into the abyss, never to be seen again. Yeeted into the ether. My brain just randomly skirt. You guys are meaner than I am. I already read it. I just was thinking about how I was responding while talking about other things. I was collecting my thoughts, you little turd. Came in at a bad time. I'm sorry. I was just trying to. Also, when I multitask, I do that. So I apologize, chat. I definitely like will repeat things or like say the same thing over and over again. It's not intentional. It's like, but playing a game, reading chat, and also telling a story, I get distracted easily, or like I won't have my thoughts organized. You know. And so I'll like pause and repeat myself like I have a stutter. We like your likes, thanks! It's because I watched too much Scooby-Doo as a kid and I'm Shaggy. I'm just like, man. But yeah. Did 2-part the event, the original, where the... Oh. Wait, how do I get it? Chat, how do I get it? Wait a minute. Wait, I have a solution. No! Oh, Traveler with Geo. I was like, I am not climbing this damn thing again. Yao, sorry. Actually, no, big Wawa mans get yeeted. Burb mama, coming to the rescue. Okay, we got one shot. Okay, you better get this right. Oh my god! See, I'm telling you, I miss everything all the time. Good night, Shima. Have good studies. Have good rest. Thank you for hanging out. I am glad that my rants and stories are not too off-putting. I appreciate your time, your thoughts, and just spending it, just hanging out. So thank you. Use Milanote. That's my favorite storyboard area. I love my Milanote, by the way. BT dubs. Okay, boomer. Triple jump! Oh, I see. I forgot that in game you now have the cheap character. We cheatsy. Back in the day we had to use the rock. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have her. I haven't even tried the rock, lady. Is that bad? It's probably bad. I like genuinely I have yet to do the rock. Who the heck? Oh yeah, they're probably like, bro, why are you boarding our ship? I'm surprised there's no voice acting here. Yo, Power Bro, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Poopa Squad. Okay, you're the traveler. What are you doing here? I'm looking for Beto. Looking for the captain. Does she look like she's someone who just come looking for as you please? Oh, someone get over here. Tie the stowaway up and feed him to the fishes. All right. Where's all the... What's all with... Oh, all right. What's with all the ruckus? This troublemaker schnock in here said they're looking for... Well, they're up to no good, Oedra, and I thought I would just deal with this for Beto. All right, stop scaring people. Oh, any old howl, or Captain Beto scold you upside down. All right, off you go. Cool your head now, then, traveler. What business might you have with the captain? Everyone who got the ad, thank you for watching the ad and supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Sorry, Powwow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing, Powwow? Or Powwow? Whoa. We played Genshin 8-bit and we liked that. Google home when Mizu reads that. Hi, Kizo. And oh no, I'm sorry. The oculars from status are the eyes that were originally taken from swallows, and you therefore get a blessing in exchange for what? Interesting. The little I need to go read all the books, honestly, in this game. Hello! The ad is over! Yay! Welcome! Hello! Thank you for watching the ad and thanks for supporting the channel. How are you doing? Welcome. Like to go to Inazuma. You want to go to Inazuma by ship? You best see the captain herself about this. She's on board right now. But it seems that she's been deep in thought recently. Keep your eyes open and try not to disturb her. I've got it. We've also been anchored here for quite a while due to her orders, which has led to quite a few delays. If you're willing, why don't you go around the ship and see who needs help? Okay, we can do that. We can helpy schmalpy, jibba-da-dalpy, you know. And I'm eating some cheese. I need the cheese tax. The cheese tax. Okay. Oh.
Who have we got here? Wait,
how...
I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one
I
who fought
know
against the
you.
Batueno-Sile, right?
You're that traveler, aren't you? She's got such a sexy voice. Beto, girl. Have we met?
Ningguang told me about you.
Ningguang told me about you.
Remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
I do look remarkable now, don't I?
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
It's Paimon! You ever had bats?
The name's not floating thing. It's Paimon. Hi! The thing's not
fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but
Pizza
also
bites.
of...
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
I already forgot I
the
needed that.
stars.
The stars?
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Is this guy a bard by
You're
any
not far
chance?
off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you.
Oh, I don't know
2,
about that.
you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
Oh, you can't take a part if you've. I don't have a vision, but
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
I mean, we kind of technically do have one.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
Okay, what is
Get
it?
this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact.
How did
If
you
the
get
tournament
that?
champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
That's kind of cool.
Vision?
Why doesn't it have a
When
master?
the vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep.
I mean,
And the way
surely
I see
vision
it, a
holders have
vision's
died
a badge
before.
of
Why wouldn't we
recognition
know
from the
that?
gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent.
That's also sad.
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So
Aw,
if you
that's
don't
kind
have
of
a vision,
cute.
This is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
That's actually really cool, but also really sad. To be honest, vision is of no use to me. Both of that was rude.
We're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Yeah, we
Well,
need
why
to
didn't
go
you
there,
say
man.
So? Inazuma? No sweat.
Aw.
In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice.
What?
Masterless vision or a ticket to
Okay, good trade.
New tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
Nah, fine. She is shaking us down for entertainment value.
Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
We'll give it a try.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Okay. Well, I
just want to go to Inazuma, you see. Like, I wasn't the wild goose chase, I see.
And I saw one of you saying you're here to see me succeed at Genshin, and to that I say, I don't know about that. I don't know if I don't know about the succeeding part. Can you not climb that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Mistakes have been made. Brings the wubs. I thought you were supposed to be bedpedge. Uh-oh. Mistakes have been made. I don't know if I can get back on the board. Ah, frick. Can I walk up a... Oh, is there a ladder? Oh! We'll see if I have enough stamina. Or if I die. Means get drowned, probably. Can I climb this rope? This looks like a rope to climb. Yay! Go to bed, 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 go to bed. Alright, there we go. Whew! Oh yeah, we're supposed to ask people if they need help with anything, right? Do you need anything? Go to the city. Promise to take me shopping in the city. It could play anything. Should still be able to go say, can you help me out? I got you covered. Okay, he needs star conscience. Don't worry, I have some. He wanted, oh, so he's not got off the ship, so he wants to, like, us to go collect things for him. I got some probably already. Here you go. Ta-da! Chang, I really want to give it to her, but it looks like I won't be able to make it in the city this time. Aww. Poor little dude. He just has a little dream. I made it. But I believe you guys. I'm going to save the world. Yeah. Do you need help with anything? I am trying. I got a job for you. Pull in a shorter. Restock our food. Fowl or raw meat? Sure, I probably already have some. Okay, how much do you need? That's the question. I got lots. Dude, 3, nothing. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Skewers me with this. Yay! I'm making people happy. Yay! What's the long face? I'm the crew's navigator, determining our heading and course in charge at, whoop! Our previous navigator was getting, on in years, so I came to take his spot. He loved enjoying some unique symbols to mark his nautical maps, but he never bothered to explain the meaning behind them. But I suppose that might be a quirk endemic to navigators. I mean, it's quite quick and easy, if troublesome for anyone else. Do you need help with anything? What about those leviathans? I've been fascinated by marine biology since I was a child, especially those behemoths hidden beneath the waves. To be honest, I signed up for the job precisely because I heard the Captain Beto slew one. More is the pity that I haven't had the chance to see a leviathan with my own eyes. Really would love to see one up close. I've also heard some sailors say that they saw something like a giant antennae around this. Ooh, is that true? Perhaps. They're just seeing things. Do you need help with anything? I guess not. She doesn't need anything. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, by the way. And I'm assuming they don't need anything more. They don't. And we already talked to her, right? Or, yeah, need help with any? Oh. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm just like double, quadruple checking. Okay. Busy, help me with something. The city, I paid Bolai to buy some supplies in advance when I return, but since it doesn't look like we're going to the city in time too, can you, oh yeah, leave it to me. Okay, we have a few quests. Cool beans, cool beans. Okay. Oh, there's a chest. I just realized. I was like walked right past it. Oh, wow, a lot of chests. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yay! Ma'am, do you need help with anything? Trying to rob me? I think again. That wasn't what I was just trying to. I guess I did rob you. Oh, she's just mad at us. I'm sorry, I stole your chest. I'm sorry. Okay, what about you? Do you need help with anything? Rather stranger help, you should leave. Oh, everybody up here is mean. Okay. There is the thingy above us. How do we get up there? Do we, like, just climb this?
Waves are as calm as always.
Or was I supposed to climb that rope? I'm gonna try to get it. I love hanging out tanks. It's really nice. I appreciate y'all. Sometimes I sit back and I think how strange it is that, like I know that we get featured on the front page and sometimes, like of course the views are, like, inflated. But, like, there's often times, like, without inflation, we get, like, 100 views. And it's just really weird to, like, think that, like, 100 people simultaneously feel like hanging out. And then even on, like, an average stream, unique chatters is usually anywhere from, like, 80 to 120. Like, that's a normal 4-hour stream for me. And it's, like, weird. It's, like, it's crazy to think that, like, in a 4-hour period of time, like, how many people talk to 100 people a day? It's kind of wild, right? Like, I feel, like, really blessed by that, you know? Like, I feel really honored by that because it just, like, it feels crazy. Stirring up trouble in the ship won't do you any good. I'm not stirring up trouble! What do you mean? I already talked to Beto! You're stirring up trouble, sir, by not letting me help you in my cute little girly dress. Okay, do you think I talked to everybody? I'm gonna assume I did. Unless there's any little sneaky stinkers hiding somewhere. That looks about right. Okay, we did it! Yatta! Okay, oh, we gotta go over there. Okay. Ooh, you know what I want to check? We never went on a hunt for the yellow thingies. I think I have every single one of the blue areas things. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Okay, so Mondstadt, I already finished. I already finished the thing. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm level 7 here. Dude, I never kept track of, like, a map of the ones I grabbed. So it's gonna be, dude, I need to, like, in the next areas. Okay, chat, you have to hold me to it. You have to hold me to it. When we get to Inazuma, make me keep track of all the Ocula or whatever they're called that I grab. Or it's gonna be a disaster. Give me compliments. They say I have an outstanding balance. That's a mood. That's adorable. Hi. Hello, 29. How are you doing? Welcome. I love the dad jokes. I'm a sucker for them. Aw, well, thank you. My imposter syndrome says bonk, 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 bonk. I tried to get more than one burp, but they were too far apart. That's okay. Boop, boop. But yeah, I definitely have not been keeping track of, like, all the ones that I've gotten and everything, like, in this area in Leeway. So it's gonna, like, and I know that with each area there's more. There's way more. I didn't do it for Fontaine either, but I've intentionally avoided, like, grabbing them in Fontaine as much as I can. This is a fun game, Pullen. Thanks for hanging out. And use the interactive map. Yeah, I have it. That's how I finished the Mondstadt ones. But I just started exploring, and I only play mostly on stream. So I was like, oh man. So I definitely did it. You make people's a day now when you come. Oh no, you're so cute. But
Yes, I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the game a lot.
I did do that over there, I think off stream, that area.
Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part.
Rude!
The Clash is a comprehensive test of
How dare
fighting
he?
ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
He's pretty presumptuous here.
So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Oh, a former runner-up.
Also,
Yeah,
that
that's what I was
doesn't sound like the
thinking.
most official tournament out there.
What?
Yeah.
You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part.
Yo,
Not to mention,
you
I
say
helped
that
Lilith
after
catch
being
treasure
really
hoarders
rude to
before.
us, sir.
There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Ah, very impressive.
Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely
You got the
unscathed,
upper
of course,
hand as
but the fact
runner-up.
remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation.
Uh-huh. For us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Thanks for letting us know. You're really strong. You're
I'll see
definitely
you in
gonna
the
beat
arena,
us.
but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Dude, what is his deal? What a little snoot boot. Oh. Okay, so I haven't marked it very well, but here is my interactive map. I just went and logged back in. That I have. I've been using this one, which is not the official Genshin one, because I guess Genshin has its own now, or whatever. This is the one I used in the past. But I was looking back at it. I realized I did this area off stream one day. I did a chunk of it. And then since I just grabbed this one, I marked that one off. But other than that, that's all I have. And then I have all of Mondstadts. But yeah, I don't have the, so I have all of Mondstadts done. These ones. I have all of them, but I haven't. I should have been using it for the agates too. It's fine. I don't want to talk about it. You use that one as well? Okay, cool. Cause yeah, I noticed there was another one the other day, and then I was like, oh man.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his.
Split fire, you make me giggle. The Lingshan?
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist.
Thank you for the
or
follow,
change the direction of an
Curry.
incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
You need to play this
One
again?
time,
Honestly,
he set the
I
challenge of
restarted it
flying
and I'm
into the
having
air
the
while
time of
lifting
my
a
life. I
finger.
love it. It's so fun. I never got that far, and I just made a new account, and it's been a blast. You should definitely get back into it. There's so much content now. Well, like, look at it. Like, look at how freaking the map. Like, the map's huge. And they just added this area. So it's a great time to get back into it. It's been really fun.
Sure is. But it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages, and we're still getting to grips with the very basics.
In 2 weeks, they're adding another area. What?
We're
Bro.
clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a Vision Bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a Vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Vision won't make you better, or a martial arts.
We have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Oh God, okay.
It can't hurt to try.
Thank you.
And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Oni-chan, Alexin-senpai! How are you doing? Hello!
Well, that's the
See you in
spirit.
arena.
Hi! Sorry. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, chat. Sorry. Okay. Thank you for your patience. What are they adding next? What's the new area? Is it like a huge update? Also, how many more updates are left in the game? Is there only one like large expansion left, or like is there still a decent amount? I'm actually curious about that. How's everybody doing though? Thanks for coming and
Are
hanging
you here
out.
for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Do you ever want to become an adventurer?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds.
It is really strong.
I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Do you have tournament experience? Are you a renowned
That's not
fighter?
important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf.
Oh.
I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
Don't be so sure. We're gonna take you down! Ruin your dreams!
The arena will be the judge. Now then, If you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
Okay, sign up time.
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
It's
Wait,
me.
aren't you?
Are we that famous?
Is it really them?
Oh my god!
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask, aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
They're like, aren't you? Didn't you do that thing?
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
Technically, I don't have a vision.
But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
So, do we just need to whoop their butts and just not use any whatever?
My apologies.
Presumably?
I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I defeated the Fatui Harbinger.
Two, put down Battle with Storm Terror.
Oh, yeah, that one too. Oh, she's like, they're like, yeah, we're pretty cool. Yeah, thank you guys for watching the ad, by the way.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot.
Ice,
Right,
fire, and
your
Fatui.
registration's
That's true.
complete.
Oh,
Now,
yeah, and
a
the
brief
ice is
word about the
Fatui.
prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if
We don't
win
even
the
want
tournament.
that.
There's another prize, too? Oh, I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to
Oh,
attract
no.
top talent.
Maple, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the
Why
Poopa
would
Squad.
anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then?
It's everyone's misunderstanding this situation.
Nobody
We just
expected
want to
you
go to
sign up for a tournament
Inazuma.
like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this
You got that
tournament.
Mizu lock? Ayo.
Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
Let's go!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Yo, Tyler, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Poopa Squad. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. If you guys are new here, that we've been getting so many follows. Thank you guys so much. Today's been like a chaotic stream, but if you guys are new here, I'm Mizuki, the 3D VTuber and a Unity engine. It's nice to meet you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate y'all. Okay. I'm going back to sit over here. Boop, boop. Yeah, there we go.
I am
Good.
ready.
Then please follow me into the arena.
Oh
Our
no.
next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now.
It is I!
You?
The Traveler!
How am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. He'll probably have something to say to us.
Welcome to my stream. It is time for us to murder all of thee. Time to talk to Mommy Beto. What did you think of this fight?
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to act.
Oops, sorry, I clicked there. I forgot it was auto.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
I didn't know I was so popular.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks!
Yeah, show them the
real
Naraka
show
skills!
is about to
Yeah!
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
I will.
Very
I'll
well.
try my best.
Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Okie dokie. Mama Beto knows what's up.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun.
Oh, he's gonna
Who's it
just
gonna
like
be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Hiya! I am trying to dodge out. I forget I'm not playing Dark Souls. Ow! Go away. Go away. I'm getting some stuff. Gub Gub! How are you doing? Ow! Bye! Hi, Felicia.
Good. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
You fought very well.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Great. Yeah, that's true. We kicked his butt. True strength talking. True
If
strength.
you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I!
Do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
Oh man, we got another one. Oh boy.
Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final
Yeah,
round.
is it gonna be this dude?
We might need to
Uncle Yoon, is it you?
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance.
What a stunning performance! Yes.
Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Yeah, we're real cool. We're badasses. We got this, right, chat? Let's go! Anime girls, some of the most OP character. Exactly, we're an anime girl.
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu.
Oh.
It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
How did your match go?
Don't even get me started.
Oh.
I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor.
Oh.
But by the time I got back, my scheduled
Head
match time
pats
had
for the
already
little
passed and I
bean.
had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this.
Oh,
Otherwise,
it's
I'd never hear
okay.
the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. So I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, all right then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks.
All right, who's left?
I haven't got any useful information yet.
Are we fighting Beto? Is that what it is?
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. And it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill.
You are very
In
observant.
fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard.
He's all about the sound.
And the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
Ah, she knows! It sure is.
I wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill.
Her
lies in his
outfit's so
speed
cute.
and
Maybe I
his
should make
superior
Nervamon
form.
be that one.
It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Oh, better to be
If that is
safe
the
than
case, then I
sorry.
have a proposal for you. Let's go
Hi,
somewhere a
Cloud.
little
Thank you for the
quieter,
follow.
shall
Welcome to
we?
the Poopa
I
Squad.
haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Y'all, it's fine. I got
Gathering
it with or
intelligence
without.
is
It's
an
hell.
essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
Aww, at least he's being nice. He was kind of a turd to begin with.
Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return,
You
nature
smell
also
like
leaves its
dandelion.
traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Maybe we can go talk to Beto.
Oh.
Surely she's gotta know something.
We gotta go all the way over there. Why? I think Paimon's probably the easiest. All the newer characters have more intricate like designs compared to like the older ones. You know, like whereas like originally I asked him like our first model before we did Ningguang. I wanted Navia. But he was like, that one will take me a longer time, so we could whip out the other one first. So yeah, just depends on what he feels like making. We have way too many things to work on all the
Now that
time.
you're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
No wonder you, so you know?
I knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
Where can you see my old model? Mostly in clips, if I'm being honest. I can actually, while I look for it, you guys can watch my trailer since someone was asking about our VTuber earlier. There you go.
What do you feel? Nothing.
Brave channel. I was like looking because I've been streaming for 5 years. So, and I used to be a face cam streamer. So, there's like not a ton. This is like, I guess, the first YouTube video, but like by the time we were here, I was already in Unity, I believe. So yeah, so like by here I was in Unity. I had this outfit for Ghost of Tsushima right here. But there's like some older models here where I had like the Yotohime outfit, my old channel trailer, and I was like way more janky and everything right here. But the first version of my VTuber model, the easiest place to find it is, I know there's a clip of it. Ah, there it is. This was the first one. So this was made with just V-Roid. This was like my first iteration of the hi Hen, hello. This was my first iteration of the model. This is all made in V-Roid and still in using VC face there. And then we eventually, you know, morphed into like crap like this, you know. But originally it looked like that, and then some of the intermediate was like this one. This one was one of the older ones. This one right here. Before we were like modeling stuff ourselves and stuff. But yeah, it's gone a long ways, I will say. It has progressed quite a bit, I would say, from then to now. But yeah, so just slowly learning things and getting better and whatnot. But yeah, we learned a lot. Like this was one of the older models too. Here we go. Done. Oh! Yes, there we go. Thank you. So I had that. But yeah, it's like so yeah, you can see there you go. There you go. there's old model. Then you know, we have our new model. So it's a bit different. It's a bit different, I would say. Yeah. And that it's about 2.5 years ago. Sunshine, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Poopa Squad. Hello. So yeah, 2.5 years, almost 3 years of VTubing now. But yeah, all started with VC face and a dream. Here was an older model here. Before all the pre-white hair stuff are the older stuff. So that's kind of an easy way to timestamp it, is like if the hair is white or not at the roots is or all our older models and stuff. But yeah, if you want to see old videos, we have, since I hit partner on Twitch, so 1.5 years, every single video is logged. Every stream, for the most part, has been logged via the VODS channel. They're unedited, but they exist. For OCD purposes, they exist. If you're curious, if you're ever curious, but they only go back to a year and a half ago.
Damage.
They only go back to when I hit partner on Twitch, so about 1.5 years, unfortunately. But and the start of our subathon when I came back, but there is like 354 videos. So there you go. There's been that many streams. But the easiest way is to just go creep through all of the stuff on Twitch tracker. That's how I look. But yeah, a long story short. Yeah, the Clipper the box. That's one of the oldest ones. Yep. Thank you. It's all because of Nerva. He's the big brain behind it now. In the beginning, I was just doing it, and then he got interested in it, and then the more he did, the less I did.
If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you.
Oh,
Nothing
what is
more?
You hear my farts?
All that sounds.
Yo!
Still believes you.
Yo, he can
My
see
humble
and hear all of our
abilities are
farts.
negligible
Danger
compared to your
mode.
incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
He smells the farts.
Based on our smell, it's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know either.
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's all thanks to Paimon.
It's nothing really.
Yeah,
I
what?
just told her whatever came to mind.
Still, what even is Paimon? Why do we never think it's weird that Paimon's a floating little lady?
Just naturally learned to use the elements through it all.
What even are you, Paimon?
Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Paimon, do you even know what a Paimon is?
Things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Okay.
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
What? What? Oh.
Coming at ya. Watch out.
Well, this doesn't really matter. My combo! When they're fire, it doesn't work! Oh, there's more. Good thing we got Navia! She's a one-stop rockin' shop.
You're up. Hiya. Drop your weapons. Watch out.
Yeah, no, I was like, it's like, yo, I'm pretty sure the anomaly that's more shocking in this world is like, you know, the longer I play, the less the more I realize there's not really a lot of Paimons walking around. I'm like, oh, they must think she's this, but like people don't even, they all see her. She's not only visible to us, she's not an adepti, and most people don't even know, like, have never seen or believe, like, what an adepti is and would freak out if they saw one. So, what do people think Paimon freaking is, man? Anyway. Yeah, no one reacts to the floating toddler. Yeah.
Beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance.
Who is
which
it?
Enables him to execute
You?
moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak
It'll be a
points,
giant crab.
then his attack should pose no threat to you.
Okay.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness
We end up
your
needing
command
to
of the
fight
elements
Paimon.
that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own?
His is a
Why
fake.
Are you so intense?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods. And what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions? My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
Normal that no one would question it? Oh, T. I'm indeed in the dark, so please
that's
enlighten
what
me.
You're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more.
Kazuha,
As
you're
you
such a
well
weirdo!
know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma.
What does that mean?
Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead.
Now that's the darkest shit that's happened so
Supposing
far.
Each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings. Then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She seems less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know,
why doesn't she
is an
just grant
Archon
more?
that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked
His armor's
within
cool.
Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
I'm not sure.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
It's match time!
We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return to very well. Let's go.
Okay, there we go. Let's go! Thank you to everyone who watched the ad and supported the channel. Thank you. Bonk! Just don't answer it if it's spoilers, monkey! Bonk, bonk! I'm just speaking out loud because content! Bonk, bonk, bonk!
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osail, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face.
That's presumptuous.
Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow! I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
Why? Where is he?
What could be taking him so long?
Who is
You
it?
can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies. Everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they got the match
They've
mixed
got
up?
no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about
Was he
this.
kidnapped?
Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Oh man, did they steal it and run away with it?
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Ah, man!
The vision is missing.
Them damn treasure hoarders.
Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly.
Don't worry,
I never thought
someone
that
can
someone
sniff
here
his
would have the
toots
guts
down.
to
I already
cross
know
Captain
the
Beto.
right guy.
No need to worry.
Yeah, Kazuha.
Even the craftiest sleight
Sniff,
of hand
sniff,
does not
toot,
escape
toot.
nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to—
If you would, please come with me.
Okay, let's do it.
But we're on an island. Where
Come with me. I can sense the winds.
I can smell his farts from here. That's what he means to say. That's what he means to say. He can sniff the toot toots from here. He's been gassing it up all the way there.
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance.
I can never do the zoomies with this stuff. I'm always really bad at it.
Search for clues.
I don't know how people just drop on down. I never have the right angle.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Then why didn't you do anything about it?
You'll see. Shortly.
Ow, sir. Come on. There we go. Give me your loot. Yay. I don't fight those very often, so that works out. Okay. Where's his toots? I sniff them.
The winds are guiding us forward.
Okay.
The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris.
What?
This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead.
All right,
but I trust that you are
we're
well
zooming.
prepared for such a scenario.
Whee! I don't know if this was the ambush, but I'm taking care of it anyway. Toot toot! Bonk bonk! Get shit on! I forgot I had Burb Mama out.
Make way for the...
Watch out! Hey there!
Bye-bye. Toot toot. Sniff sniff. Okay, where's the fart master, mans? He's been gassing it up all the day long. Where'd he go? Damn, treasure hoarders.
Just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Shame they don't, like, make us play as Kazuha. Now that would be the way. Such wimps. A whole lot of them. Y'all are wimpy, schmimpy, bimpies. Where's the rest of them? Gimme chicken dinny. Let me fight them. Let me bite them. Let me bonk them. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
You're slow! You're slow! You stink like toots!
And still you caught up to me.
I hope he gets struck by lightning.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into, and on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style.
And style!
You...
But
yeah,
most
he definitely... He followed you by your
is the
farts.
state of the vision in your hand.
Your pompousness led
It
you to be
appears that the
gassy!
vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily.
We
after
didn't even
coming all
want
this
the
way.
vision, man!
Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and
He
Beta.
tooted off into the distance. He doesn't need a
convinced I
vision.
prepared
He already
thoroughly for
has
my
one in his
escape,
butt.
But somehow, you still managed to catch up to me.
Hand over the
After
vision.
all I went through to get it, I think not.
You're gonna get struck by lightning. We're out in a lightning storm and your hair is starting to get frizzy. Dude. Just do it. If you give up the vision, we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it.
You'd better run before you get struck by
It's nothing
lightning.
but a useless shell to me.
You know,
Raiden's gonna
according to
strike
the
you
laws
down
of
where
the
you
sea,
stand.
The penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet.
It
seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
I mean, that's back in the
I
day
never
what they would
guessed you
do.
could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
Well, I guess
I'll
we gotta
risk a
whoop his
fight.
butt now. Your toots have gone far and long enough. You shall not be stinking up the place no more, you weasel. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Hey there!
Just a temporary setback.
Get out of here.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind.
The vision still doesn't
further
want
punishment
you.
for
You are useless.
Huh?
Now
What's
skedaddle.
wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you.
Before you
Such
soil
willingness is commendable.
the
It fits
capsule
the way
more.
of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Now get out of here.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
Well, yeah,
I take no
duh.
pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But
Nah, he's just a little weasel
nothing
man.
happened.
So you're planning that all
Yes.
along?
I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try?
Let me touch it. Let me poke it.
Seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
Oh.
No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you so attached to the vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
Oh no, the Sag is coming.
He was once a good friend of
Oh
mine.
no.
One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
No.
Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived.
Oh no.
People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place,
This animation's really
I heard
pretty.
that my friend
Give it the
had
hydrate.
challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne.
Oops.
A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
That's so sad. Wait!
Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning
It's a
in
beautiful
traveling,
story.
in the sprawling
A
beauty
sentiment.
of nature that lies along the way.
The nature
while
of
still retaining
Shocky
the
Shocky Boom
warrior
Booms.
red in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
Do you think he's gonna teleport us? Yeah, let's
Allow
go.
me to gather the wind for us once more.
Oh! Zoom zoom! Zoom zoom! Yay! Dude, it's raining and everybody left.
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
Some really bad weather.
Maybe she went back to her ship.
How unfortunate.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
They were
It
snatched.
seems that the Crux Clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
Oh no. Ah, man.
Captain
we were
Beidou
just
was
chilling.
muttering
Yeah,
something about
Solaris,
Ningguang
thank
being
you.
a
How
stick
are
in
you
the mud
doing?
as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux Clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened?
Yeah,
If
it's
that's
kinda
the case,
lackluster.
then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Thank you for the follow! Welcome! Can we go to Inazuma now?
I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no
Hi,
longer
Slayers,
present
thanks
here,
for the
I'll be sure
love.
she
I'm good,
receives
how are
word
you?
of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma
baby,
is
thank
a
you for the
treacherous
follow.
one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the
ditching
vast
us!
lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful.
Aw.
One final word of warning.
Cute.
The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
I'm sure it will, Kazuha. I'm sure it will. And with that, I say, chat, I must go to bed because I have to be up at noon tomorrow, which doesn't sound that early, but it's early for me because I gotta get up because I'm participating in Hannah Banana's Minecraft build. So if you guys wanna watch the Minecraft build, you guys can go check out Hannah Banana. She's not live right now, but I'll be up tomorrow. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday if you guys want to join that. And then tomorrow I'll be live my normal stream time, which is 9 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to join the Discord to keep up to date with all the stuff. We have a gift competition, so take your favorite clips, make them into gifts, and maybe you'll win a cash money prize. So go check it out if you want more information. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and chilling while we have all the crazy shenanigans tonight. And then also, yeah, check out my socials. We have a new social landing page, and it's pretty cute. And yeah, spam the raid message. Here is the raid message for if you have a sub or you don't. And thank you to Futaba for 3 today. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. We have a sponsor stream. I'm super excited about it. And yeah, go give all the love to the lovely Liana. She's a cutie patootie, and she even has a Mizu body pillow. All right, good night, everybody. Bye-bye.